Hey guys, I'm not late. Just to let you know, I was here on time. Okay. Let me turn on some. Ooh, let me turn on some BGM. Turn it down a bit so I don't burst your eardrums. But yeah, how is everyone? Did you guys like my new intro? I was working on that for our celebration of 100. Mhm. Um. Hey Elijah, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Yeah, Red. I am on time, just to let you know. But yeah, um, not gonna lie, probably like an hour before streaming, I decided, oh, maybe I should double check that Fall Guy actually, works with OBS and stuff. And yeah, it didn't work to begin with, and it took me the good hour to work on it to figure out what was wrong with it. But it's working now. Shogun, hey, how are you, Shogun? How is your weekend? It should be the weekend in Japan right now. It was nice. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm glad you guys like my new intro. I might interchange it here and there so then you guys don't get bored. But yeah. Fee. Or you said that I can call you Fee, but it sounds really weird. So I apologize. But how are you? How's your weekend? Hey Babinka, how are you? You scared me for a second. Oh no, don't worry. I'm gonna play Fall Guys today no matter what. If I have to whip out my Switch, I will play it on my Switch or even on my PlayStation. I just have to find my PlayStation. But yes, we will play it today, so it's all good. Just use game cap. No, the thing is, Red, for the PC version of it, I can't do game capture. I have to do like a Windows capture, not Windows, like a display capture. So it took me a while to figure that out. Because I'm like, why isn't it working with Windows? It always works with Windows though. So yeah. Mm-hmm. And to make sure that the music for Fall Guys doesn't burst your eardrums. I'm thinking about you guys, you know? I have popcorn. Elijah, you're not gonna play? Oh yeah, you said that your laptop broke. Never mind. Do you know when you're gonna get your laptop fixed, Elijah? It's Sunday at 5 a.m. Oh, 5 a.m. Shogun, I don't know how you do it. Getting up so early. You got up at 4:30? You're too crazy, Shogun. Too crazy. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Minus the freak out an hour before stream, but yeah, everything is good. Ko, how are you, Ko? How's your weekend? Mm-hmm. Weekend processing well, thanks. Yours? How about Flame? That should be sound better than Fee. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll totally go with Flame. Flame sounds way cooler too. Because when I said Fee, I'm like, that doesn't represent you. You know, Flaming Emperor sounds so like, you know, epic. And then if I just call you Fee, it just sounds not as cool. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Ooh, yeah, I was gonna ask you guys something. So I have my schedule. I actually made a schedule, guys. Are you guys proud of me? For October. Let me see. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, and I was working on this too. So that's why I was having a major freak out. Let's see. Bam. So these are probably the games that we're gonna play. Well, most likely the games. Oh, let me shrink myself. There we go. So these are the games that I'm gonna be playing in the month of October. I needed you guys to see. I wanted to let you guys vote on like the last week of October to see if you want me to play like Layers of Fear or the mortuary assistant. I can't say that word, but yeah. And then Phasmo is gonna be interesting game because I have stuff planned. Yes. Outlast, no Outlast. You see. Okay, let me put a poll. What apologize for my very slow typing. Oh my god, I can't spell. Whatever. I'm just gonna write assistance. I don't think that's how you spell it. I can't even see it on there. But yeah. Ding. But yeah. I'm letting you guys choose the last week because those two are probably the scariest games out of everything, really. I think. Then you guys can choose. And then I wanted to ask you guys about the time. If the time I have is okay, or if you guys want it a little bit later, I can do that too. Can I just get 2 votes? No, Ko, you only get 1. Okay? You don't get 2 votes. Or else I'll be playing both Layers and Fears and Mortuary Assistant. And it's only 1 game every weekend, okay? I'm not playing 2. I'll probably die. I'll join if Sheila. Okay, yeah. But yeah, those are the 2 choices. Ooh, okay. But yeah. Don't do well, but doing well. But my weekends don't start until Sunday because I work Saturday, so I don't count Saturday. But hope your day's doing well. Oh, that sucks though. So do you get Mondays off then, Ko? Or is it kind of like in betweens where you get Sunday off and then you get another weird day in the week off? Nice horror month. Yeah, can't you see? It's the death of Astra month because I'm gonna die. By the end of the month, I'll be too traumatized to play any horror games for at least a month. I like both. I think mortuary is okay as a one-time thing. Yeah. Well, I was thinking of I'll try to get as far as I can in Layers of Fear if we do play that. But yeah, the assistant seems like the best because I think each round is like what, about an hour and a half if you're fast. It might be like 2 hours for me. But yeah. Technically, it would be best if you play at night, but maybe less spooky during the day. Yeah, that's what I was thinking though. So, oh wait, here, let me end this poll so then we can end the poll. And I'm assuming mortuary wins. Okay, I'll keep note of that. Next one. What time? Let's see. 1 p.m. 1 p.m. I'm trying to think of best times for Eastern. So if I do 4, that'll be around 7. around 4 p.m. How many options can I add? Oh, that's all. Okay. 7. I don't know. I'm just putting down random times right now. And then the last one would be, I don't want it. Actually, it should be okay. It's on the weekend. So. 9? I don't know. I should write this down before I forget. I need a pen. Oh yeah, but then Phasmo, I already have a time set for that one, so not that one. Everything else is whatever. But yeah, I was trying. It was actually really hard to find some like okay games that weren't too scary. I was having troubles. This is why it took me forever to figure this out. Yeah. And oh, I played a couple games of Fall Guy, and let me tell you, I did not get a crown. Everybody's too intense. Every time I played, all that's happened is that people kept on pushing me. I'm like, can you guys just let me run somewhere? Astra, are you bad at horror games? I am, Elijah. Let's be honest, I avoid them like the plague. So if it's a horror game, I won't even play it, to be honest. So I'm not really sure how well I would really do in a horror game because I haven't played one. So I'm not sure if I'm actually like a screamer or if I'm just like the one that like freezes when something comes at me. So we can experience it together and see what kind of person I am in all of this. Uh, uh, no, you only get Sunday off? Oh, Cole, you're working way too hard. That's crazy. Sometimes I think that a two-day weekend is still not enough. I'm so behind. I don't know what I was doing. Yeah, it's like an hour if you're speedy. On the first shift took me 2 hours because I was learning reading. Okay, yeah. So the assistance is probably the best. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it, but it'll be something. Hanley, hey, how are you? How's your weekend going? How about 3 a.m.? No, Palm. Uh, if I streamed at 3 a.m., my family will literally come and strangle me. So I won't die from the game, I'll die in real life. Even on the weekend, yeah, no. That won't be good. But it'll be an interesting stream though. Here, how about I promise that let me end this poll. Did I end it? I don't know. No, I didn't. End poll. But yeah. I'll promise to turn off all my lights. Oh. Okay. So it's between 7 and 9. There's a there's a tie. Yes. Ko, thank you for the donation. Pro gamer Astra. I don't know how pro of a gamer I am, Ko. We'll see. Um, yeah, there's a tie. So that means I get to choose. So, let's see if it's at 9, 10, 10 to 11. It'll be pretty late for everyone in Eastern. So, yeah. I gotta do some thinking on that. My villain side jumps out, and I have to vote for the. Yeah. You know what else I was thinking? I was thinking about how I have notifications for donations and subscribers. I was thinking of maybe bumping up the volume for that into a really scary sound. So every time someone donates or someone subscribes, it'll scare the crap out of me. But then I don't know if I want to subject myself to that too. I only kind of thought of that recently because I was watching a VTuber play Minecraft, and every time someone donates a certain amount of money, it does something to her in the game. It's either she gets like teleported somewhere, or they um, summon like an Ender Dragon or something, and it was so funny to watch. But I don't know if I want to do that because then I literally might blow your eardrums. Wait, I actually forgot to convert the time. I kind of figured, Red, because for you, it's like all those times are pretty early for you. Hey, cell reception and campground is strong enough to watch your calf. Thank you for coming to my stream. How's camping so far? Is it a nice day at least to camp? Never mind, my bonus fine. Okay, let's do 9 p.m. 9 p.m. was probably good. 9 p.m. Okay. Since we got all that out of the way, let me get rid of this thing so you guys don't have to look at it. And then I'll try to catch up. I'm so slow. I knew it'd be a better streamer and read faster. They're all either completely terrifying or terrifying or not terrifying at all. There's no middle ground. Yeah, that's the thing. Because I was trying to look for some of them, and then some of them they like the thumbnail or like the whatever looked really scary, and then when you look at the trailer, it's like, oh, that's not that bad. You know. Astra, you know the Chucky doll I have? Well, I may have did something now. It's so scary in my house. Like I see stuff under my bed, hear footsteps in the hall, and now I found the Chucky doll standing up. Elijah, burn your house. No matter, just listen to me. Burn your house down. It's not worth saving. Your house is a goner, man. Yeah. See, this is why you don't invite Chucky dolls and buy like China dolls. They're too scary. You dead. Those sweaty fires. Never got a crown. Yeah, they're like intense. Or they're like jerks, and then you're about to jump, and then they like grab you. And I'm just like, why? Okay, we've been talking for 21 minutes. I'll get to the game soon. Let me just finish catching up on chat first. Lily! How are you, Lily? How's your weekend? Congratulations on 100 subs again. Thank you. And I'm still blown away. I'm gonna just keep on saying this for like ever. You guys are gonna get sick of me sick of hearing me say it, but yeah, it's crazy. How I got to 100. I also just checked the Fall Guys works fine with game capture. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's not working with mine. Well, the thing is that I'm on PC. Like, if it's on a console, it'll probably work fine with game capture. But for some reason, for PC, it needs me to capture it through display capture instead of like Windows capture. So yeah. But don't worry, it's working perfectly fine. 3-day weekend should be normal. I know, right? Because let's think about it. Because when you get back to work on Monday, Monday's already like a write-off day because no one wants to work on Monday. So you're not productive at all. So if you give them one more day, at least then they can kind of recuperate. Not saying like, Tuesday would become the new Monday, but, maybe you'll get more productive people. Maybe. Gotta make the money so I can do this. I know, Cole, but still. That's just crazy. But hopefully your job isn't too stressful. You know how some jobs it's like every day is just stress. Every day you go in, you're just getting ready. Right when you open the door to the office, you're just ready to get yelled at. That's the worst. Oh, do it. That'll be funny. My wallet's already getting. No, okay. I'll think about it. I'll think about it a bit more because then it might be bad for your wallets. Or you guys can try to unsub and resub again a couple times. I don't know how accurate it'll be for that, but you can also do that so you don't have to waste money. Oh my god. I'm just thinking about that. It's already stressing me out. But it'll be funny. It'll be a funny stream for you guys. Not for anyone that is like, if I do a collab in between any of this. I don't know if they appreciate me just screaming out of nowhere. We need to think of another game for 200. Yeah, we do. Maybe we can maybe I can do like a horror game. Maybe I can do one where it's like I play it from the beginning to the end. But then that's also gonna take forever too. By the time, let's be honest, by the time I finish that horror game at 200 subs, it'll be like 300 subs. And then I have to find another game. And then it's a never-ending cycle. BRB guy, check on the Chucky doll. Elijah, I'm telling you, just burn down your house. That's the only way to save yourself. Dolls are evil, they are. Only the creepy looking ones. The cute ones are not evil. They're cute. Cute ones can't do anything to you. Minecraft for 200 subs. But then I already do play Minecraft. Not that I play a lot of it. The Chucky doll is just doing its thing. It's no biggie. Until it pulls a knife on you, Red. Perfect, just chatting stream. Let's go. I'll try to, I'll get through most of this and then we'll play some games. I promise. Why is my keyboard like... Oh, yeah, and also, for Fall Guys, because I was playing Fall Guys with the controller on my Switch, and it worked perfectly fine. And then, when I plugged in my Pro Controller into the Epic Game Store version of Fall Guys, it didn't want to work. And then I had to Google why it wouldn't work, and it's because they don't support the Switch Pro Control. So then I had to go find my PS4 controller, and then it works perfectly fine. But yeah, that was another thing. Basically, more of the story, I should probably get everything ready the day before the stream day, not an hour before, because I was freaking out. Because I'm like, oh my god, I can't play this game. I can't play with the keyboard. Keyboard's too hard. Go get some duct tape and tape it to the chair. But then, Palm, will be even scarier because then you'll probably hear the chair moving. It'll be like the dragging of the chair, and then that's even creepier. Actually, would it be creepier, or would it be creepy if like you taped him to the chair, and then you turn around, and then you turn back, and then Chucky basically ripped himself out of the chair, so you don't know where he is? That's even creepier, actually. I don't know. All these possibilities. That only works the first time you sub. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll think of something. It might just be... It might just be donations then. But then that feels like I'm forcing you guys to donate to scare me. And I don't want that either. I don't know. There has to be some other way. I'll do more research into it, see if there's anything else. Use your powers to help them. My powers don't go that far, Palm. Literally, my power only works in visible distance. So if I can see you, it'll work. So it's a useless power. It only works if I see you. That's my lore. I just made that up right now. So then I don't have to be responsible for any issues that might come up. Uh, wait, am I allowed to join? Allowed to join Fall Guy? Yeah. I haven't set up anything. I haven't opened up the room yet. I'm busy talking. But I shall do that soon. Don't worry about it. Uh Xbox controller should work too. Yeah. I don't own an Xbox. So I don't have an Xbox controller. But good thing I have a PS4 controller lying around. So it's all good. I was just gonna say sing and stream for 200, but never mind. YouTube, not that friendly. Yeah. That's the thing. I never understand karaoke streams. Like how do you make it that you can archive it but also not get dinged by it, you know? Oh, I just noticed my model. Okay. For a minute there my model was like dopey looking. Hey, wake up girl. Okay. Oh, let me make myself bigger again. Why am I so tall small? There we go. Okay. My Chucky doll's gone. I'm scared. I'm telling you, just burn down your house, Elijah. That's the only way to save yourself. Burn it down and walk away. Make sure you have insurance first. And make sure you burn it in a way like put a kettle on the stove and then put like a dish rag, a very 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 dry dish rag right beside it, and then walk away, go do some errands, go for a jog and then come home. So then you can get the insurance money, you know? So then you're not really homeless. I don't know why I'm giving you all these suggestions, but you know. Raccoon, hey, how are you? How's your weekend going? Congrats. Of course. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, we're gonna play Fall Guys after soon. I've been chatting for 30 minutes, but we will. I promise. Honestly, JP songs are the only ones I feel safe doing archived because they have a database where you can look up which songs are allowed. Ooh, okay, that's good. But then also, I'm really bad at memorizing Japanese songs, so that might be for a very big milestone. Cause this girl cannot sing, and you're telling me that I have to sing and memorize a different language of songs? Yeah, that's gonna be a really big milestone before that happens. Astra, the insurance fraudster. I'm not. I'm making sure that you have all your bases covered. If you have to get rid of the Chucky doll, you gotta burn down your house. But then you don't want to be homeless in the end. So you gotta have some money left over. Uh, Sometimes exorcisms don't work. I've seen all those paranormal films where they try to exorcise or the whatever the demon out of people. It doesn't work. They just become more angry at you. Hmm. Wait, just found it. Why is it under my bed? Yeah, Elijah, that's just too creepy. Telling you, a kettle on the stove, a dry rag, perfect. Get an alibi, you good. How about playing Fortnite for 200 subs? I haven't played Fortnite before. I don't know how well that's gonna be. The Romanji lyrics. Laugh I usually just read the lyrics during it. I can help. I can help you find instruments and lyrics and stuff if you decide to do that, JP. Ooh, yes, Babinka, thank you. I'll let you know. It probably won't be anytime soon, cause even if I do read the romanji of it while singing it, I don't think my brain can memorize like the melody of it, and I'll just butcher it like really bad. Uh, I'm gonna I'm going to get an. No, you gotta get Chucky's girlfriend. I don't know her name. I'm pretty sure Chucky has a girlfriend. He's probably pissed at you because you only have him and you don't have his girlfriend. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta get his girlfriend. I forgot her name. Does she even have a name? Maybe. Okay, I'm up to date with chat, so we shall go into the game. Hopefully, finger crossed, everything works. Okay. Let's thanks for the idea. I'm telling you, if you don't want to burn down your house yet, then you just gotta find his girlfriend or his wife or whoever that is first. And if that doesn't work, then you gotta burn down your house. Or gang beast for 200. Maybe. I can probably, maybe by then I'll get comfortable with collabing with people, and then I can get people to collab with me for like either Gang Beast or some other one that's like, you gotta beat the crap out of each other. Okay, which one? I think it's this one. Gateway? Yeah. Let me turn off this, and then I gotta turn back on the Fall Guy music because I didn't want to hear it while I was talking to you guys. Just let me know if it's too loud or too quiet, and then I'll fix it. I'll try to fix it as best I can. Or play with your viewers. Ooh, that is true. But I have a feeling I'll be really dead. I have a feeling that you guys will show no mercy, and I would be dead. So, yeah. Possible ideas. Hi. I just googled your name. Google translated, and it says you're Sonic the Hedgehog? Hi. Welcome to my chat. It's me, Sonic the Wedge. Oh, okay, yeah. For a minute there, I wasn't sure because it did translate to Hedgehog. But I'm like, oh, maybe it's just, Google Translator being weird. But hey, how are you? I'm not good. No. What I found out is that usually chat knows everything about the game you're about to play. I don't know if it's real or not, but it seems like you guys are always really knowledgeable about everything every time I play something, or enough that I can ask questions and be good. So I don't believe you if you say that you're not good. It's all lies. You're trying to make me comfortable, and then when I play it, totally destroy me. But that's the best part, us killing you. I know. That's what every viewer wants to do. Just kill their streamer in the game. Should I light the doll on fire? But that's the thing though, Elijah. What if the doll like possesses something else? So to ensure that it doesn't possess anything else, you gotta burn the whole place down. Cause what are they gonna do? They got nothing else that is yours, that's like your possession that they can possess. So they gotta go to someone else. Is my thinking, usually. Good. What game is this? Okay, yeah, let's play this. Okay. Get back into here. Does my controller work? Why doesn't it work now? It was working 2 seconds ago. Oh, there we go. Escape. Okay, there we go. But the issue with it when it's on hold on window capture, it's like harder to scroll through chat because then I always have to tab out of it instead of just moving my mouse. And then these things come up and then I'm like, okay, I don't know. Don't we have... Oh, I'm not sure. I haven't really double checked. I'm assuming that we could do custom. But we can try. How did I do that before? I think it was this one. Custom. Host. Submit. Show. Let's see. Do you need a full 60 for this? I don't know. I didn't really like triple check it. I assumed that we could do it without 60. Or not. I don't know. If someone wants to be done properly, should have a professional like a priest. Oh, man, shenanigans that the media makes the idea a big deal out of, otherwise it's weird. Yeah, maybe that's why it always ends up being bad, because you know, they're not certified for it. We're not playing custom? Oh, are we playing custom? I don't know. You guys gotta tell me. I just assumed that it would be a custom. Let's try custom for... Yeah, I don't know. I just assumed, because I think that was the only option, really. But my game's still on. It's okay, we can talk. We can chat a bit, if anything. Oh, I just read the thing down here. This game can start as soon as we have 10 players. See? I don't pay attention to any of this. I didn't even know that was there. I don't want to be Miku because I don't sleep. Ah, I'll use Sonic at least. Hey, at least I know that you... I guess I can ask you questions then, Sonic. Because... yeah, I haven't played this. I only probably played 4 rounds of it, and I never won. So, you're probably the more expert one out of the two of us. I'm back. Welcome back, Elijah. Were you... what was I gonna say? My brain just died. I don't remember what I was gonna say now. But yeah, welcome back. Okay, you're in. Cool. One time I was stuck on this loading screen for like 2 hours. Really? Was there really no one playing at the time you were playing though, Red? What time were you playing it at? When I was checking it out 2 days ago, it took about like maybe like 30 seconds to like a minute for me. But it could have been like my weird time or when I was trying to play it. No, the conditions are very specific. Oh, okay, I see. First, go ahead and join. Elijah! Hey, how are you? Wait, who are you? Who's who? I'm gonna use Miku celebration. Yeah, if anything, we can always just do like random games, and then you guys can. And I don't know how. I don't know how any of this works. Oh, that's for me. I was wondering. I'm like, why is there Elijah 3.0 and 2.0? It was throwing me off. How about squads? Who's a real Elijah? You'll never know. The real one's Elijah #1. The original green. Who's who? All right, here. Let's try something else. Back. Okay. What else can we do? What is this one? Friend search. I don't know if I want to do friends. That seems like too much of a commitment. Alright. Well. Open party. Ah, too bad party's only like 3 people. Well, what's the likelihood of us all being in the same game? What do you guys think? The likelihood probably slim. I think you can lower the amount of players in the lobby. Ooh, can I? How do I do that? Is in here options? Gameplay. Nope, not that. Back. Support? At the bottom of the menu. This one? But I don't know if I want to friend you guys. That seems like a really big commitment. Not that I don't think of you guys as, you know, whatever, but that seems like a really big commitment to friend all you. Oh, yeah. Because I don't know if it's only for... If it was only for Fall Guys, that would be cool. But, I don't know if it's also connected to, like, my Epic store. And then it's like, I don't know if I want to see you guys know what I'm playing all the time. You know? But, let's just... Instead of you guys just looking at this screen, I can always just do a solo first. And then we'll go, yeah. Let's all go solo and queue at the same time. Okay. I don't know how bad the delay is, but okay, I'm gonna press the solo in 3, 2, 1. Hopefully my controller works. Let me whip the cursor into it so you guys don't have to. How to play. Navigate the obstacles and race to the finish line. Let's see if I can at least win one crown. Oh. Alright, Ko. You gotta give me all the luck you have, cause I don't know how good. Already to a bad start. Oh my god, why is that? Why is that so? Ah. Okay, this is a really bad start. I'm not this bad in real life, trust me. I don't know why this is so finicky. Okay, well, this is a great start, guys. Get out of there. I don't know why my camera is panning so fast. It wasn't like that in my practice run. I can't even touch my control stick without it going all crazy. Come on, stupid jelly bean. Literally, why do you jump so weird? Can you jump? Okay, jump. Thank you. Well, at least no one got to the finish yet. Oh, fudge. I don't know how someone can play this and not get super angry. Like, the controls are kind of stupid. Wait. Where am I? Clearly. Oh, I pressed the keyboard. How do I get out of this keyboard? Oh, shoot. Right bumper. Okay, I don't know. Stupid. Okay, which way do I go? This way. Oh. Stupid thing. Why do you keep on showing up? Keep on running. Get. Oh, I thought I had to go down. Never mind. Where do I go? Oh, okay, you get launched. I see. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna finish this round. Oh my god. Okay, you guys have to believe me. Every time I played, I was able to at least get through the first 3 rounds. I don't know why why I'm so bad. But you have to believe me. I'm not like this. Oh my god. Oh, I should exit this. I don't want to see this. I'm busy trying to catch up with chat. I don't know where I am. Let me get out of the stream. Waiting for players. No, I want to leave. Fall guys, falling. Yeah, I understand why it's called that now, but still, like the. Oh my god, why is it taking so long? I just want to exit. Let me exit. Let me leave. Escape. Why? I don't know. I don't know why it keeps on going back to keyboard. It's really weird. Yeah. No luck. Gotcha game. Oh, yeah. I did. Yeah, this game. This game is infuriating. Don't worry, I wish the worst for you. So good things will come. Is that how it goes? Is that how this like reverse luck goes? That's how it works. This game is the only game that makes me truly. Yeah, this game is infuriating. Oh, sorry, I didn't time it. But you guys should be probably farther than I am. I believe in your gamer skills more than my own. Last meow. How are you? Welcome to my stream. I'm playing Fall Guys for... I'm like a beginner in Fall Guys, so this game is very infuriating. So yeah, I'm not doing that good. I'm the But then what happened to original Elijah? Elijah 2.0 and 3.0? Where did he go? I'm out. You didn't tell me you were going to. I know, I'm sorry. I got pissed and I just need to kick someone, push someone, punch someone, something. Don't tell anyone. I'll leave the bomb here. I don't want the bomb. I'm not certified as a bomb detonator or whatever they're called. A bomb expert. You gotta take your bomb and bring it to someone who will appreciate it. Ah, fudge. Oh, that's dive. Okay. Out of my way! Out of my way! Out of my way! Does jumping make you go faster, or is it just you just think you go faster? Oh, fudge. Oof. Like, me jumping, is it faster or slower than just walking? Seems like it doesn't do anything. I'm not getting hit by anything, though. That's a... Ooh. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Oh, I was like almost last. Does the same. Oh, okay. I thought I was being big brain. I was like, if I jump, maybe I'll go faster. I'm amazed this game is still alive. Let's be honest, Flame. Any free game, I'll probably be alive for a while. Or it'll have some type of an audience. Because it's free. And then people are like, yeah, I just need to kill some time. Not in again. Palm, I believe in you. You can do it. Wait, did the fake leave? He might have Elijah. I haven't seen him late. Wait. Elijah, your name always throws me off because I only read the first part and then afterwards I'm like, wait, are you 2.0? 3.0? Original Elijah? Never know. Okay, which way? The arrows are telling me to go this way, but everyone's going that way. Let's play it safe. Okay, I don't know how much of a safe thing this is. Oh, fudge. Ouch. Oh, am I supposed to go up here? No? Ow, fudge. Does it make a difference? I don't think it does. I'm gonna go this way. I don't trust myself with those jumping things. I'll probably die. Oh, I go this way. Run faster! How good am I at jumping? Oh, shut. Fudge, 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 fudge. See, I don't know why this keyboard keeps on coming up. I don't know if I'm pushing anything. Oh, fudge. Oh, these are sweaty games. Oh, dear. If we get 15 people, we can start a custom, right? I think it, as long as you have 10. I think that's what I read. On the bottom it said 10. We can try that in a little bit and see. But it's cool. If we can't do a custom, it's all good. Because, you know, some people just want to watch. And they don't want to play, and it's cool too. To be honest, all you would probably prefer to be the one watching right now than playing. This is too stressful. I disconnected it as I made it to the finish line. Ah, that's the worst. When your game just dies on you. I don't think we will be in the same game, but we had the same stage. We can only dream. Maybe we can. When I get kicked out of this one. Oh, I hate this one. I never understood it. So yeah, this I might get kicked out after this round. Wait, who's Elijah 3.0? The Elijah. Yeah, Elijah. You should you gotta tell me. You gotta tell me what's going on. Why are there two imposters trying to be you? Wait, why is it easy or to have a different name? Local calculating app wishes to participate. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've been pushing anything weird. Maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should keep my fingers off the trigger just in case. I'm just trying to join the same queue as her. I'm sorry, Palm. I don't know why this is taking so long. The other two are shapeshifters. Wow. But to be honest, I'll rather them be shape shifters than what are they called? Double gangers or whatever? Because isn't the lore for double gangers, I don't know how you pronounce it, is that they have to kill the original to take over. So I think I'll rather have them as shape. Oh my god, I can't speak today. Shape shifters. Hey Astra, who is the real Elijah? If I had to choose, I would have to say Elijah 1.0 would be the real one because of his profile picture. That's the only one I remember. I remember the original Elijah had that profile picture. So I gotta say he's the real one. Unless all of you guys have the same profile picture, then you guys can all be the real one. But right now, it just has to be him. Did your game freeze? Did it? Oh, maybe it did. It might have. Oh dear. Oh, it did. You are right. Wait for the program, maybe. Okay, let me just hide this because I don't know what I have on this screen. Let's close the program. Well, okay. This is becoming a really scuffed stream, huh? It's okay. Now I just have to wait until Epic gives me back that thing so I can relaunch it again. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully it'll be better this time. See, I need you guys to be my eyes. I didn't even notice I was frozen. I just assumed that I was taking forever. Doesn't 2.0 also have the same one? He does, but I haven't seen him. God Elijah 100.0. Goodbye game. Yeah, I don't know. This game is another thing in itself. Who knew that Fall Guys would be this intense? The game fell. It sure did. Dear Lord, that scared me. I'm so sorry if it scared you too. Okay, there we go. Okay, start. Close. I don't need that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps on shifting from like controller to keyboard. It wasn't doing that earlier. But yes. Okay. Let me just try to catch up with chat a little bit. But if we don't have blah, blah, blah. Why are there so Yeah, Elijah. You must be some crazy famous person. Everybody's trying to be you. Okay, we're gonna try again in 3, 2, 1. BRB. Alright, Palm. I'll be here struggling while you go do your thing. Original Elijah. Uh, this is getting intense, Elijah. You gotta fight for your rightful place as the original. So what do you get when you get the crown? Do you just get extra points? Do you get any like cool like skins? Questions that I need to ask because I'm probably never gonna get the crown. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ouch. Oh, see, I don't know why I keep on pushing that button. Okay, let me through. There we go. Can I just get through here? Ouch. Ooh, can I get fling? Do I go faster? No. They sure run super slow. It's like, why you gotta run so slow? Whoops, sorry. It's weird how like the music just cuts off out of nowhere. Hey, don't freeze on me. Like this game shouldn't be an intensive game, so my computer should be able to handle this. This is new. I haven't seen this before. Scale the frozen mountain to reach the finish line at the peak. Ooh. Okay. Oh, which way do we go? In here? Oh, I want to be this robot cat thing. Oh, you look so cute. Ouch. Ouch. Oh my god, this game is so infuriating. It's like, why can't you just run? Fudge. And this stupid stick. It's like, why? Why can't you just get up there? Thank you. Oh great. What is this? You piece of crap. I cannot see. Where am I going? Ah, this stupid thing again. Okay, where am I going? My big butt is in the way. Can you get out of the way? Oh, that's where you go. don't think I'll make it. Because it says it's 18. Yeah, kind of figured. I'll go for now, but I'll return soon. Good luck following with guys. Thanks, Flame. Thanks. I'll try to do better. But this game is not letting me. We got some Elijah Spider-Man memes here. We do. Elijah, the original Elijah, whichever one, you know who you are. You gotta assert dominance over all these imitators. That's a thick aesthetic. Yeah, I know. My butt was looking good there. This game though. You got this, Ash. No, I don't, Ko. I don't got it. This game makes me so angry. And it's not even all because of my own fault. It's because he can't jump properly. And he's so stupid. Oh wait, I'm not even in this game. See, and I don't know why my controller and the thing keeps on doing that. Let me leave. Exit. It's almost as sick as mine. Almost. Oh. So you're telling me that you have a good looking buttocks, don't you, Red? Oh, this game is so infuriating. Am I gonna be able to get anything out of this game? Okay, let's try again. Yeah. I don't know why I'm doing so bad. It's just the players today are too good. Maybe I should have played late at night. That's when all the good players are probably sleeping. That's how it should be. Hold on, let me prove it. There you go. Red, you best not have sent me a picture of your butt. Cause that ain't cool, man. I haven't looked at it. So I can only hope that it's not your butt and at least it's your dog's butt. I'll rather look at your dog's butt. Okay, it's this map again. I should be able to do okay. Am I gonna be able to jump this? Oh, aha! Skill. Not really. Making this guy do all the work. Yes, push that for me. Thank you. Oh. Okay, this guy seems like he's just running and he's doing fine. So maybe I should just... Okay, no. That strategy doesn't work. That guy doesn't know what he's doing. This is so frustrating. Button mashing the jump button just to get out of there. There you go. Not the real one. Thank God. Okay, let me check now. uh, Red, do you have a 3D model? Because that's funny. I don't know, Red. You look pretty flat in that picture. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, your butt looks kind of flat there. uh. It was finalized today. That's cool. Are you gonna stream with your 3D model? If anything? Since you got a new laptop that you haven't picked up yet? Oh damn. Oh, okay. Let's try to get to that stupid part. Run, run. Run those, use those stubby legs. Come on. Oh, really? There's a damn wall here? Come on, little guy. You gotta work. There we go. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I apologize for always kicking the keyboard up. Fudge. Stupid keyboard, get the frick out of here. There we go. Whenever my social worker removes his own house, then yeah, probably. Well, it might be a while at this rate, Red. Your social worker is really slacking. But yeah, no, we're gonna start a... Ah. Fight. Well, this guy has a cool headpiece. Look at how fancy he is. All the bedazzles. All I have is like a UFO skirt. Let me get my knives. Yeah, you should. You gotta fight him. But then at the same time, I'm assuming your social worker isn't in Italy with you right now. So how you gonna fight him, Red? You gotta send him a very intimidating email. Since that's the closest you'll ever be able to get to him. See, this one's so cute. I want this skin. If I don't have to buy it. If I gotta buy it, then I don't want it. It's not that cute. No, I'm gonna fight you for insulting my glorious juicy... I'm just saying, that angle of your butt wasn't very flattering. It looked really flat. Not gonna lie. And there's nothing wrong with a flat butt. Some people are just born with flat butts, okay? You just gotta embrace what God gave you. Or what your parents gave you. In genetics. You know? Vox is doing okay with his flat butt. You can embrace it too, Red. Think about it. And let's be honest. You can't fight me. I'll run away. You'll literally tell me we'll meet in the parking lot tomorrow at 10 p.m. and I just won't show up. I'm just like, no. Where's my gun? Oh, wait. It's stuck. It's stuck to my hand. Works just... See? I'm telling you. You can't get me. I am safe. Unless you can virtually snipe me somewhere, I am good. I am safe in my little bubble in my home. But I'm telling you, you just gotta embrace it. You gotta embrace your flat butt, like how Vox kinda embraces it. It's all good. If you die in this game, you die in no. Then I'll be dead a long time ago, let's be honest. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting flat. Oh, fudge. Like, how do people expect to do this? Stupid watermelon. Oh, I guess you have to go here. I guess that's the big brain move. Banana. Orange. Ouch. Like a fudge. Look at that dude at the end. He's just standing there mocking us. Mocking us like these fools. Okay, I can't. I can't do this level. This level is... Now I understand why Rosemi gets so angry at this game. What? Deep breaths, Astra. It's just a game. Not like you can punch anyone in this game right now. It's okay. I would not have made it through this round, let's be honest. Stupid fruits. Flat butt, can't relate. Hanley's just flaunting his voluptuous butt now, Red. You just gotta flaunt your flat one, you know? Embrace your uniqueness. Okay, genuine takes off your pads when then you can talk. What are you talking about? I'm I'm perfect. I got nothing to hide. Fireman Elijah. Hey Astra, do you know where original Elijah is? I don't. He was here a second ago, Spider-Man Elijah. You must have missed him. Oh, I can exit this. Exit. Come on. Really? I want to exit. I don't know why it keeps on doing this. Exit. It must be because I'm streaming. You know how every time you stream, things just doesn't work out? Like, things just automatically decide it's gonna screw with you? That's what it is right now. Everything is not going as planned. Okay, yeah, skip. At least I got through 2 rounds. That's not bad. I'll join again to see if it works. Okay, cool. Exactly, you got nothing to hide. Yeah. Well, I'm off ordering pizza to original Elijah. Alright, Spider-Man Elijah. You gotta order... but the thing is, do you like original Elijah or do you not? Because if you don't like him, then you should order a pizza that he absolutely hates. But if you like him, you should order his favorite. You know. You gotta play either the devil or the angel in that case. Okay. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1. Order a cheese pizza. Let's be honest, you can't go wrong with a cheese pizza. Cheese pizzas are good. Pizza time. Yeah. Pizza is like a good, like, you know, lazy day kind of food. Speaking of, I was supposed to eat pizza earlier. Fred, why aren't you eating pizza now? You're in the land where pizza originated from. You should enjoy it while you can before you get back to the UK and it's all garbage. I think I'm in. Okay, cool. Nope, never mind. It trolled me. Darn. Well, we can keep on trying. If not, we can just do a just chatting stream. Oh, there's too many names. How do I get rid of these names? There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, because this game is so infuriating. I don't know why some people like playing this. I'm usually not a angry person, but this game brings out the worst in people. And it's not because like you're bad at it, it's just the mechanisms of this game is crap. And then it's just like I can't be this bad in real life. I'm not that bad at jumping games where I only have to press the jump button. But this game is infuriating. And these people need to get out of my way. It's like... Okay, there we go. Oh. Well, yeah, I generally don't get tilted, but I fully could break my desk from fall. I know, I'm like very tempted. I'm holding my controller really tight because it's like frustrating how bad the stupid jelly bean guy runs. It's like, why? Why do you have to tumble like that? Just get up. You know? That's a. That's gonna be never at this point. Yeah. Hey, but you never know, Red. Maybe one day your social worker will remember. It's like, oh yeah, remember Red? I should get back to him. And then you'll be back in the UK in 6 months from now. You know? Have faith. Maybe things just happen for a reason. Like, the reason why I suck at this game is because the world is trying to tell me that this game ain't that great. Oh, what is this? Run and balance across a row of seesaws and reach the finish line. Okay. It shouldn't be that hard. Hopefully. You just gotta... Oh, okay, never mind. The whole thing is just that. Okay, you just gotta be the first to jump in between the middle. You just gotta aim for the centerpiece and then you should be good. So, I gotta move myself over. I'm gonna move right here. And then I gotta jump here and then run over here. And then jump here, run over here. Oh shoot! I didn't know. I thought that was a... Okay. Run over here. Oh. Fudge. Sorry about the keyboard. Oh my god, literally, Jellybean, get... Move those legs. You... Useless... You stupid people. Get off the seesaw. Literally, how am I supposed to move? You piece of... Those people are not gonna move. Oh, and now you decide to get back over to the side, you... stupid thing. Oh, fudge. All you guys need to lose weight. Why are you guys so fat? Come on. Move those legs of yours. Fudge. This game. Oh my god. Oh. Like, he only has a bone. Alright. Piece of crap. So angry. Stupid keyboard, get out of my way. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna get to the end. I don't think. Oh, maybe. No, okay, yeah, no. Yeah, nah. Nah, we're not making it. Yeah, no, we're not making it. This thing still happened for a reason for me. That's the reason, is to make me miserable. If this game had Coconut Mall music in the background for every game, it would feel far off. It wouldn't feel far off, yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, this game. Imagine teamwork in Fall Guys, yeah. And see, it'll be less hair ripping if you know, people just use their brains. And it's like, can you just get off? Hey, exit. I'm sick of this. Exit, yes. I'm sick of this. That music, but on loop. Okay, let's just try to level up. Oh, that might be too much. Okay, let's just try to get to like, unlocking whatever 6 is. I don't know what it is. I don't even want it, but we need some kind of goal. So that's my goal, is to reach level 6 and get whatever he's holding or wearing or whatever it is. Okay, one more and then just chatting. At this rate, maybe. Let's see how long it'll take me to get to level 5, level 6. If it takes too long, then it's like, forget it. Fall guy, you make me too angry. And then we can revisit this again when we have more players and we can just do a custom queue. Maybe I'll get less angry because it's you guys and not just randoms. Or I can be more salty. You never know. Because I know it's you guys. Either or. It's gonna be intense the next time we play it. When you get to 100 house. Is this gonna be the series? Every time I hit like 100 like 100 plus subscribers, I have to play Fall Guys again and again and again. Oh, my brain's already hating me for it. Oh, this game. I I I mm, I hate you. I hate you, map. I hate RNG. Didn't we already establish I hate this map? Oh, that guy has a burger backpack. I want a burger backpack. You think I can just rip it off of his back? Probably not. This ain't that type of game. Ooh, I'm going this way. That dude just fell off. Come on, I need... Oh, thank God. For a minute there, I'm like, oh my God, I think I need to be fatter. The seesaw's not moving. Oh. That guy's stuck in between. Yeah, go that way. Oh my God, so stressful. That dude just jumped off. Oh my God, I'm so angry at this. Nolia, hey, how are you? Congratulations on 100. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. I'm totally not a salty gamer right now at this game and how infuriating people are. But hi. How are you? How's your night going? I'm pretty sure it's probably pretty late for you. Or afternoon? No, probably pretty late for you. I'm great. That's good to hear. Let the salt run through you. Ooh. Yeah. This game. It's making me want to pull out my hair sometimes, not gonna lie. It's 10:30 p.m. I see. Do you have any plans for your night, Noelia? Or are you just gonna relax at home and have a relaxing night? She's totally salty. Yes, Red, I agree. I'm not gonna lie. This game brings the worst out of me. And yeah. And I'm usually not like that. Usually I'm pretty okay, but this game, these people. Ooh. If I can punch someone, if I can virtually punch someone, I wish I could at the moment. Because I would punch every single one of these players. Because like, you guys. Gonna make some clips and go to bed early-ish so that I can get up for work tomorrow morning. I see. Well, I hope you have a wonderful night and hopefully your clips will go fine because I know every time I try to do clips or try to edit videos, it never turns out right, and I end up spending way too much time on something. But yeah, hope your night is good, and I hope tomorrow at work is gonna be a relaxing one and not stressful at all. Do you know where God Elijah's at? I don't know, go to Walmart. Hey, if you need to find interesting people, Walmart is the place to be. It's like, to be honest, sometimes when I go to Walmart to buy stuff, I like just people watching. Because then you find the weirdest people at Walmart, not gonna lie. But then you also have to go into the more sketchy areas. So sometimes when I'm bored and I need to buy like little things, I would drive down to one of the sketchier Walmarts in my city and, maybe buy a bag of chips and then slowly walk through. Oh, what do I have to do? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, slowly walk through the Walmart while, oh fudge. Um, looking at all these interesting people. Can I just stand here? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand here. Why is everyone stressing? But yeah, and then you find the most interesting people wearing the most interesting stuff. And then it just makes my night. Like, how do I grab? How are those people getting up there? Tell me. Ooh. Ooh. What do I have to do? Oh. This. What this thing looks intimidating. Oh fudge. Oh. Ah, don't fall. I could have just stood there, couldn't I? Probably. Okay, never mind then. Walmart's an interest. It is. It's a very interesting place to people watch. And someone won Among Us costume. Yeah, there was a couple. One of them had the Among Us one where you get killed and you're only like a bone in the middle of your head. Yeah, that one was kind of cool. He kind of scared me because I'm like, oh my god, where's your head? I'm like, oh, that's a skin. Okay. Yeah. At least I'm not. Yeah, I didn't know that if I fell, I died. Obviously, I wasn't reading. I was busy paying attention to like what I had to do. uh, Walmart moment. Yeah, there's this one time, this lady, she had like probably like 4 kids with her, and then she just let them run wild. And literally, one kid was in the chip aisle, and he literally opened like 3 bags of chips, and he was just eating it in that aisle. I'm like, boy, what are you doing? And yeah, and then he's like, oh, I'm thirsty. Okay, it might sound creepy, but I was following this kid because I was interested in what he was gonna do. So he sat there and he opened 3 bags of chips and he was just munching on some of them, interchanging between like whatever chip number 1, 2, and 3. And then when he gets like, he was sitting there for a good 5 minutes. And he's like, oh, I'm thirsty. So he walks off to like the drink aisle. And me following him, not looking like a creeper following a small child, like follows him because I'm like, oh, okay, what is he gonna do? And he goes and grabs a drink. He grabs a like 2-liter Coca-Cola pop, cracks it open, drinks it, and then he walks back to the chip aisle to eat the chips. And I'm just like, wow, where's your mom, man? It was interesting. But yeah. Sounds like something that can happen in the US. Oh yeah, no. It was in Canada. It was in like the ghetto neighborhood. But it was like, okay. The new and improved original Elijah. Hello. Where's all your other competitors? Certified Walmart. Yeah. It's just these are like interesting stories that, when you tell someone about it, sometimes they believe you and sometimes they're like, nah, that can't happen. Like, really? I'm like, yeah. And then, oh, I guess I have to tell you this too. So, I used to work at a dollar store, and it was like when, um, my parents had a house in like the older neighborhood. So it's like it's not very like ghetto, but it's like very old. So then I used to work at this dollar store, and I usually work between noon to about closing, and closing is about 8 o'clock. And then one day I was just in the aisles, you know, putting away things on the shelves, and one of my coworkers walks by me, and then she backtracks, comes to me. She literally runs to me, and she's like, "Oh my god, Astra, you won't believe what I just saw in like the the food aisle." I'm like, "Okay, what? What? Did someone open a bag of chips or something?" I'm like, "Okay." Okay, what did you find? And she's like, someone literally took a shit on the floor. I'm like, no way. What? There can't, no one would have took a dump in the middle of the food aisle. It's like, and it was like a weekend, so it was pretty busy. So I'm like, no, you're shitting me. There's nothing there. So I walked to the food aisle, and literally in the center of the aisle, there's a pile of turd on the floor. And I'm just looking at it, I'm like, who the hell has enough time to take off their pants, take a dump, and walk off? It's like, did you even wipe your butt? What is this? And I didn't go close to it because that's disgusting. I was at the other end of the aisle looking at it. I'm like, yeah, that is poop. That sure is poop. And I just walk away. I'm like, I don't get paid enough. I'm not cleaning it. So, yeah. And then we told our manager, and he's like, okay, well, that's disgusting. Are you guys gonna clean it? And I look at him like, no, because I only get paid $9. Okay, I can hardly wipe my own butt, and you want me to pick up someone else's shit on the floor? No. So I just walked away, and I'm just like, I'm gonna finish my stuff here. I'm not gonna even look at it. But yeah, you get interesting things at the dollar store. That's all I can say. Oh. Oh, you truly underestimate the privacy of some. But that's the thing though. It was like a busy day, so like, who has time to literally pull down their pants and take a dump? Like, you gotta push that out. Well, like, you pushing this out in like a minute tops? Okay, maybe some people can, but still, and no one's gonna be like, the hell. What the hell are you doing? And then you walk out without wiping your butt? That is disgusting. I'm just saying. And no one... Yeah, I know. No one noticed it. So I'm just like, unless they did and they just literally like, yeah, I'm not going into that aisle. And it's also the food aisle, so it's even more disgusting. So I'm just like, oh. Isn't there a bathroom in those stores? No, we used to have one in the store, but then people kept on going in there to like steal things. Like they go in the washroom with stuff and then they like, pack their bags full, or they flush things down the toilet, or they do other things in there that has to do with white powder and needles and stuff. So then we had to close the washroom. So we didn't really have a washroom. But at the same time, the dollar store was connected to like a mall, what are they called? Like plaza malls? Like they're not really big malls, they're like really small ones. So there's a washroom in there, so you can literally walk over there and use the washroom for free and stuff. But yeah. It was interesting. People. Am I right? Yeah. You actually see a lot of interesting people at the dollar store. Not gonna lie. I worked there for maybe 3 years, and yeah, you see a lot of interesting people, or you get put in these interesting situations. Like, I was stalking an aisle once. This is gonna end up being like a talking stream, but I'm sorry. But yeah, I was stalking this aisle once, and I was on like one of those like maybe three level stepping stools. So I was on I was at the top of it. I'm just like stalking the shelves for like, it was pencils or something. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes right behind me and literally bear hugs me from the back and lifts me off of like the chair, like the step ladder. I'm like literally, what the fuck? I'm sorry, I'm swearing, but it was really creepy. Like he literally bear hugs me, lifts me off the steps and puts me back on the floor, and he wouldn't let go of me. And I literally had to scream at the top of my lungs, like bloody murder. And then my manager finally ran over and like teared him off of me. Yeah, it was really weird. And I think he was probably out of it, but yeah. That was one of the scary things that happened. $9 to clean up turds. I mean, no. Yeah, I'm not gonna clean. Even if you pay me $50, I am not gonna clean that, okay? Because then after I clean it out once, you expect me to clean it more than once. Yeah, no. They don't even bother to steal stuff in the bathrooms around here anymore. Yeah, people are getting like too crazy. They literally just steal it in front of your face and they just book it. Who the fuck steals? You'll be surprised. Apparently a lot of people steal food and like necessities kind of thing. It's either the stuff in the food aisle or like the general aisle. Like for like, I don't know, like cotton swabs and stuff, or like paper towels. Apparently that's a thing. Lucky. Yeah, no, I guess. But at the same time, like literally I was wearing like a really baggy t-shirt. Like not t-shirt, like a hoodie, and I had like the stupid like dollar store apron thing that they say, "Oh yeah, you're one of the employees." And then, and then he literally just grabbed me. It was freaking creepy. Did you call the police? No. My manager didn't call the police. I don't know what happened, to be honest. Literally, my manager just took him to the side and they were talking. I don't know if the police were called, because no one talked to me at the end. I was literally kind of like shooken up for a bit because I'm like, the hell was this dude? And then, yeah, I was just kind of like out of it for a good couple minutes. I'm okay, I gotta do my work. And then I proceeded to stock the shelves. And then I told my parents, and my parents like, why didn't you punch him? I'm like, Mom, first, he literally bear hugged me from the back. My arms are locked in place. You think I can punch him? Well, like, what am I gonna do? But yeah, it was because that's assault. Yeah, things like that happen in like the hood, and then it's just kind of like you just deal with it. Is all I can say. That's like one thing, and then there's this other time. I think it's the reason why it always happens to me is because I'm like smaller. Like I'm shorter than all my other coworkers. We're all about the same age when we were working there. Like what? 17? 17-ish? I think the oldest was 20. And we were all girls that were working there. But out of all of them, I was like the smaller petite one. So I guess people just thought of me as a more easy target, I guess. But yeah. So that's the thing. And then there's this other time where I'm just doing my thing, whatever. And then this old guy, he's probably like what? Maybe 50 or so. He comes up to me and asks me, "Oh yeah, where is, I don't know, like the soap aisle?" And I tell him. And he's like, "Oh, can you walk me over there?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever. Like, I'll do that." So I walk him over there. I hand him the soap, and he's like, "Oh my, thank you, dear. Like, you helped me so much." And he bear hugs me, and he tries to kiss me on my lips. And literally, I have my hands in front of his face because I'm like, dude, like, get away from me, you creeper. And then I ended up being able to push him away, and I literally booked it. I booked it to my manager. I'm like, this old guy tried to kiss me. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, help. And then, yeah. He talked to him again. I don't know. And then there's weird people. It's just like, yeah, I was literally fighting for my life when he tried to kiss me. Because first I thought, it's like okay, you'll give me a hug. Because old people like doing that. Like old people like, especially like old ladies when you help them, they like, giving you a hug and whatever. So I thought he was gonna be like that. I'm like, fine, whatever. Old people. He like hugs me, pulls me back, and he basically puckers up his lips and he's coming closer. I'm like, dear Lord, don't get away from me. It was yeah. It was another interesting situation that I was in. Yeah, but after 3 years, I'm like, I'm sick of this. I don't want to be like, you know, traumatized any more than I should be, and I left. You gotta get out of that. I did after 3 years. After 3 years, and I'm like, okay, yeah. I'm graduating high school now. I don't need this job because you don't pay me enough to deal with all this garbage. So yeah, okay, bye. That's what happened. Man, US feels like a different world, kind of. Yeah, like to be honest, that was the only job that I was ever like that ever had any of these situations happen to me. Because afterwards I kind of worked in retail a little bit, like, clothes and stuff, and then that was fine. Because then you just deal with some people yelling at you, but they never like try to assault you in any way. So then that's fine, but yeah. The dollar store was a interesting job for a very naive child that I was. It taught me in a way to be kind to people, but also in the back of your head, just always have that thought that yeah, you can be kind to them, but if they start trying to get closer to you, take 2 steps back, kind of thing. Your manager is useless. He was, to be honest. He literally he was always just in the office, to be honest, and then we were just doing our things. It's only when you go to him and it's like, okay, no, you really need to do this, then he would go out and do stuff. He was also a creeper in himself. But then it was because the thing is that I might have been really petite and whatever, so I might not have been his type, which is thank God, because all the other girls had issues with him being a creeper. I'm just like, I don't know, I'm just here. At least you get creeped on by him and not random, like, customers. But yeah. Very interesting. Astra needs a bodyguard moment. Like, literally, I swear, in the 3 years that I worked at that dollar store, there were a good, maybe like 30 or so moments where it was either someone's like grabbing you, like grabbing your arm, pulling you back. It's like, okay, no, you need to help me with this stuff, or like something like that, or they're very like in your face, no personal space kind of thing. So very interesting. It's not interesting, it's dangerous. It is. But the thing is that I think it's because I was so young and naive that at that moment I didn't really think that it was dangerous. I just thought that it was like, it's just like a scary moment kind of thing. But not like, oh my god, like it could have been worse, or like it could have escalated into this. Like, I think my young brain didn't think of it that way. Just thought about, oh yeah, it's just one random person, But if I thought of it now, it could have been really bad. Like, really bad. But, my naive self just thought the best in everyone. At least you're out, so good for you. Yeah. Good thing. That dollar store's not there anymore, which is another good thing. But it's stories that I can tell you guys now about my time working at a dollar store and the things that happen in the storerooms and stuff, which are also really weird. Okay, yeah. I haven't been playing this game. This game's making me really angry. So, let's just chat. Let me get rid of this thing. Fall Guys. Bah. And then turn off the music for Fall Guys. How do I exit Fall Guys? Exit. Um, thank you. Congratulations on hundreds. Thank you, Palm. But you don't have to. You don't have to donate so much. Like literally, that's a lot of money. But thank you. Well, what else do you guys want to hear about my time at working at a dollar store and almost getting assaulted by individuals? I can talk about like the 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 drug addicts that come in. They are also really interesting. Let me turn on some music. I need to go to this one. There we go. That's a lot. Yeah, it is. That's why it's like you don't need to. Don't feel like you have to donate because I won't contribute next month. I said, okay, good. As long as you're looking after your wallet because that's a lot of money to spend. Uh, but yeah, what else can I talk about my time when I was working at the dollar store? Hmm. What other interesting moments? Oh, there's this other time where since we were connected to the mall, I guess some guy was shoplifting at one of the stores and then they called the cops on him. So the cops came and they were chasing after him inside the mall. And he decided it would be a good idea to run through the dollar store because we were kind of dead that day. So he runs through and he's trying to be all like parkouring and stuff. So he's trying to parkour over like all these like baskets that we have full of stuff. So he did it through like probably like two of them. And then we had a really big one that had what was in it? I don't remember what was in it, but they were all like these plastic, like these toys that were in those like crazy clamshell plastic thingies. So he thinks that he can hop over this. He basically does a run. He's running, 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 and then I'm just watching him from the side because like I'm not getting close to you. You're literally gonna like run me over. So he's running, running, running. He does like a crazy jump. He's doing like your legs are like all flailing out, and he tries to jump over it, but he didn't calculate that it was a really big bin. So his leg gets caught on one side, and he falls directly in it, almost like head first into it, and gets stuck. And then the cops they run in, and then they just stand there because he's like trying to get out, and his legs are flailing. And yeah, the cops just had to kind of like yank him out of there afterwards. It's kind of funny because he's like running, running. He jumps, and right when his leg gets caught, he's like, "Oh shit!" And then he falls right into there. I'm like, "Oh," it was really funny. I like laughing at their failed attempts. He tried to parkour. Yeah, like literally. It was basically how in Assassin's Creed they're like jumping over things, trying to climb up walls and stuff. He's like literally trying to do this in the dollar store. I'm like, really? You'll probably be faster running in between the aisles than trying to jump over all these things, buddy. But yeah, it was interesting. Parkour speedrun percent any. Yeah. Uh, that was funny. Mm, what else? Mm. Depressed Elijah. Hello, depressed Elijah. Have you talked to the other Elijahs that were in chat? Um, and then we had this one time when I had to work, um, a late. Friday, because I usually work on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, and Fridays I usually don't work. So on Friday, I do work the closing one. So probably maybe half an hour before closing, we get this one like disheveled guy coming in, and he's like mumbling to himself. And then we're like, okay, like he's probably on something. So we have like the phone ready just in case. And he goes into the middle of the store, and just looking at things. And all of a sudden, at the top of his lungs, he's just like he screams like so and so is trying to kill me. Where the F is he? Like, I know you're hiding him here. I'm like, what? It's like, okay. Like, and he just kept on screaming it. And he's like taking things and he's like throwing it at like anyone that's walking by him. Obviously, I stay far away because I'm like, yeah, I don't get paid enough. So I'm going to stand way back and watch this all like, fold out, and hopefully my manager will call because I don't have the phone on me because I'm not at the cashier right now. So I'm like peeking on the other side of this one aisle, and he's like in the middle of the store, just like throwing things, just saying, "Oh yeah, like you're hiding him in the back there. Are you part of this? Or you're just trying to kill me like he is?" And it goes on. And like my manager probably he called like the cops, and the cops literally took 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes to get there. So this whole time, he's like yelling, throwing things, flipping like, carts upside down. And then I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I kind of want to get some popcorn because I was far enough away that if anything happened, I was safe. Like, you know, I'm like, this is interesting. I need some popcorn. But yeah, so that happens, like, the cops come, they come through the door, and then the guy sees the cops, and then he literally starts throwing things at the cops. Anything that he can get a hands on. Like, he was throwing, like, what was it, like, a toilet plunger. He was whipping that at him. He was whipping all these toys, whipping pencils and stuff. And then he's like literally screaming at the cops. It's like, oh, if you guys are gonna take me and I'm gonna die in your custody. Blah 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 blah. And literally, it took 3 cops to literally grab him, put him on the ground, handcuff him, and walk him out of the store. But yeah, it was interesting. uh where was this? Oh yeah, at the dollar store. All my interesting stories are from the dollar store because, people do weird things at dollar stores. Now I want to go to Canada's dollar store. No, I think it was only the one that I was working at, because it was in like the hood. It was like in the area where you have a train station that's across the street. So then it's really easy for people to get on and off of it. So you get a lot of homeless, and you get a lot of people who do drugs kind of thing around there. Like that area is like kind of like an easy access point for everyone to come to in like the hood. So yeah, you get a lot of interesting people. I'm pretty sure other dollar stores aren't like that, hopefully. I don't know, all the other ones I've been to haven't had any interesting situations happen. But yeah. Uh, can't they just tase the guy? Well, that's the thing. Like, he was throwing things, but he wasn't doing anything too like crazy that you would need to tase him, I guess. I don't know how it works in Canada because I haven't really heard of any situations where they had to tase someone unless they had a weapon, like a knife or something. Then yeah, I guess they would tase him. But this guy was just throwing things at a dollar store. Like, nothing in a dollar store is gonna really hurt you. Like, yeah, it might like bruise your head or something. Like the harder plastic things, like, some like China China electronics kind of thing. But it wasn't anything that was like super crazy that you can't dodge, you know? Why do all the other Elijahs hate me? My um, nah. I think they're just jealous of you, depressed Elijah. They're just jealous of you. That's what it is. True. U.S. dollar stores are terrible, and the people are the worst. Yeah, you get interesting people that come to the dollar store, and they expect that you would have it because you're a dollar store. And if you don't carry it, they freak out on you. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, I just work here. I don't own this place. I don't know why they don't carry what you want. Or they say that it's like, why is this so expensive? I'm like, you're at a dollar store. The most expensive thing we got is like $1.25. Really. Back then. Now dollar stores aren't anything like a dollar anymore. But yeah, back then the most expensive thing is like $1.25. Like, if you think that's expensive, you're in the wrong place, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you argue with that. When they're like, "Oh, why is this so expensive? It should be cheaper." I'm like, "I don't know. I just work here. You see this tag? It just says employee. You know? Can't help you there." That guy had a plunger. And but that's the thing though. He had it for 2 seconds and then he decided to whip it at the cops. Which then the cops just dodged it. And then he's like, "Oh shit, now I don't have a weapon." And then he just grabs anything he can find and he just throws it at them. But yeah, it was interesting to watch. It was an interesting struggle, a battle between the three cops and this one very crazy, probably very high individual. I would call them odd or weird, not interesting. That is true. I don't know. I always use the word interesting. Did you record? I didn't. That's the thing. Because apparently we're not allowed to have our phones on us. Blah 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 blah. So yeah, I couldn't have it. And I couldn't have filmed it because it would have been interesting. Because then you guys, like, the things he was throwing, it was hilarious, yet at the same time crazy that he can grab it so quick. Because his hands were going quick, just grabbing whatever he can find. He was literally, his arms were like windmilling everything that he was chucking at them. I'm just like, you got some quick hands there. Because I would blow up on YouTube. I know, I should have. I was too busy enjoying the show with my imaginary popcorn. But yeah, I think those were the probably most interesting situations. There are other ones, but they weren't as like noteworthy. The poop one, it still throws me off to this day because it's like my mind can't process how they are able to do that without anyone seeing or telling anyone. You didn't have your powers back then. No, I didn't. But let's be honest, even if I had my powers then, I don't know if I would have done anything because I was too naive. To be honest, I kind of think I'm still kind of naive. Not as bad as back then, but I'm still pretty like, "Oh yeah, this person has good intentions to some extent." And then yeah, my siblings are always like, "No, like you got to use your brain more." I'm like, "I'm sorry." Um oh yeah. So this isn't about the dollar store. So basically yeah, after high school, I went to college and then I went to university. And then my university was in a whole different like province or it'll be like a state. in the US. So it was in a whole different province slash state from where I live. So it's like a 12, 12 to 14-hour drive. So then when I got to my new place, I didn't have a car. You school. Yeah, I know. School. It was the worst, to be honest. And then yeah, so the place I went to school was, it was on an island. So it was like still technically a well-known city, but it was on an island. So you had to take a ferry off of the mainland to get to it. And over there, their transportation, their buses are a piece of shit. Literally, it's like, oh yeah, we'll be, we'll come in an hour, and they don't come at all. Master, nah, it's not I don't have a master's. I just have a normal degree. Is because in college I got a diploma, and then from my diploma I can take an extra, I can compound my degree into a 1-year course. So I'll put a 2-year program into a 1-year course. So that's why I did. So that's why I have my degree now and not just a diploma. But yeah, so when I was on the island, I had to take public transportation. And um because we were on the west coast, the far west coast, it gets late. The sun goes down really quick. So when I got off of school, because it was, what was it? I don't remember what I was doing at school, but I had to get off of school later than usual. So when I got off of the bus terminal, because usually when I get off the bus terminal, I have to take a 10-minute walk to get back to my place. So it was pretty dark. And then after I got off the terminal, like I had to walk home. So I'm like walking, walking, walking. And then this random kid, he was probably, I want to say he was probably like 18, maybe 20, like 18, 20 years old. So I'm like, I'm walking, walking, and he just like all of a sudden comes out of nowhere, walks right beside me and starts chatting with me. I'm like, okay, yeah, like cool, whatever. And like I was walking on the main street, so I wasn't as scared. So we were walking, and then he just comes up to me and is like, "Hey girl, where you going?" I'm like, none of your business. So I'm like, I don't want to tell you. Like, it doesn't matter where I'm going, you know? And he's like, oh, okay, well, I'm sorry. Like, oh, do you want some weed? I'm like, no. Like, what, kid? You are literally a child. Why are you asking if I want weed? I'm like, no, no. Like, I was like, oh, no, thank you. Like, I'm cool. And it's like, oh, do you want me to walk you home? I'm like, no, I don't need you to walk me home. So we were walking for maybe like 10 minutes or, okay, no, 5 minutes. And then he kept on following me. It got to the point where, I literally I had to call my roommate because he was at home at the moment. So I called him. Well, I called him. Well, the dude was right beside me. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting a call right now. So I called my roommate. I'm like, oh hey. Like, I basically pretended my roommate was like my boyfriend. And let me tell you, my roommate is the gayest person in the world. He's literally he's gay. So that's why we click so well. So I'm like, oh hey sweetheart, like hey I'm coming home right now, but can you come pick me up? And then my roommate on the phone, he's like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, girl, like, who do you think you are? I'm like, oh no, it's I have this kid with me right now, and we're just walking home. And then he's like in a very serious voice, it's like, Astra, tell me right now, is this guy creeping you out? I'm like, yes, he is. Like, yes, I'll be home soon, honey. Like, and he's like, okay, like, stay where you are. I am running out the door right now to get to you. I'm like, and then I'm on the phone, I'm like, oh, what? I can't hear you. I'm like, it's getting really hard to hear you. What? Well, let me just stand right here. Maybe, oh, here. Yeah, here the transmission's better. I can hear you better. Uh-huh, uh-huh. So I'm like pretending to talk to my roommate. Wow. Well, he's like running down the street. Like he's probably maybe 10 minutes away. So he's like booking it. And then this kid right beside me he's just standing there looking at me the whole time. And I'm just trying to make this conversation on this phone last as long as I can. and pretend that, I'm talking like real loud too at this moment. And then my roommate, all you see is like the shadow running at full speed coming to us. And then when he comes over there, I'm like, the funny thing is that I'm still on the phone pretending to talk to him, and he's running over here, and I see him. I put the phone down a little bit. I'm like, "Oh, hey, honey, like, why are you here? Like, you know, and you came really fast." And then he basically looks at this kid. It's like, "What the hell are you doing here?" And then kid's like, "Oh, no, 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 like, I was just walking her home, whatever." And my roommate, when he talks normally, he has a very high-pitched voice. So, like, his voice is, like, usually higher pitched than mine. So, but then basically puts his voice as low as he can, and he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." Like, like, "I can walk her home myself. Like, you go do your thing." Whatever. And then they're like having this conversation while I'm just here holding this phone, and it's like, "Oh shit, yeah, I'm not talking to him anymore." So I close my phone. I'm just standing there waiting. And then finally this kid leaves. And then my roommate walks with me the rest of the way, and he's like, "How the fuck did you get to walk with him for 5 minutes and not call me?" I'm like, "Well, he wasn't really doing anything, and he just came out of nowhere." Like, what am I supposed to say? Like, I didn't want to like be rude to him, and what if he becomes violent? You know? So I'm like, maybe he was going the same way as me, and he was gonna split off. Is what I was telling my roommate, and my roommate's like, if I wasn't home, this would have been a really bad situation. I'm like, I know, and I'm glad that you were home, but like, what else was I gonna do? You know? Yeah, so it was a scary yet I don't know, like, what would you do if you were in my situation? Because if I told him to get the fuck away from me, what if he gets angry and then I'm in a even worse situation than I was before? You know? Your friend saved. He did. Like, I am very grateful that he was there to save me, to be honest, because I don't know what I would have done, to be honest. Loki, hey, how are you? Um, I'm so far behind in I thought Canada was better than the US at every. Um, no. Let's be honest, we're good at some things, but the US has more things than we do. Her impression of the the dude is funny. He was selling things like, I don't. He literally sounded like, how when someone smokes weed and they just have like that slur to his voice. That's literally how he sounded like. And he was like, he still sounded very young. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. Oh god, there was so many instances where people think I smoke weed and just ask me for some. I think it's because of your raspy voice, Red. Your voice is like pretty raspy, but I don't know though. Your voice doesn't sound like someone that smokes weed. So I don't know. What a great guy. Yeah, he's the best. He was actually the roommate that I was supposed to meet this week, but then he had to go out of town. So I'm meeting him up. I'm meeting him next week, I think. Your decision to call him was a right choice. Yeah. Well, the thing is that the kid was not leaving, and the thing is that, it, um, after you walk a little bit on the main street, I have to turn off to a side street where it's like there's not as many street lights. So I didn't want to go. See, I wasn't just being that naive. So I was thinking I can't walk any farther than that because then it'll be too dark and I don't know if he's gonna do something. So yeah, I ended up calling my roommate. I was smart enough in that situation. uh, my day has been pretty hectic so far. Gotta prepare for 3 birthdays. Oh my god, 3 birthdays? All in the same day or in the same week, Logie? Because if it's all in the same day, ooh, that's a lot. That's stressful. When I smoke and I don't sound like that. No, but you know how sometimes when you smoke too much of it, because sometimes um, I know someone that, how can I say this? My classmate in university smoked it every day. So then I don't know, for some reason he he just sounded very like lethargic all the time. I don't know if it's because he smoked it every day or anything, but like yeah. Like the days when he doesn't smoke it, you can tell that he hasn't smoked it because he sounds normal. But when he smokes it, you can tell that he's been smoking it because he's very lethargic when he talks. He like kind of slurs a little bit, or he's very slow. So I don't know. Xander, hey, how are you? How's your day going? No, no. I was literally random people on the street that I've never met before. Ah, yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I don't know why. A couple times. So when I go to a couple times when I went to the mall and I went to the washroom, or was it the mall? It wasn't the mall. It was at like a karaoke place because I used to go karaokeing with my friends. I don't sing. I like sitting there and watching them sing. So yeah. So when I went to the karaoke place, I went to the washroom. It happened a couple of times. So every time I go to a washroom, and when I'm done, there's usually like a bunch of girls that come in afterwards. I don't know if it's how I look or something, but they always come up to me. It's like, "Hey, do you happen to have any cocaine on you?" And then I look at her. I'm like, um, no, like I don't have any on me. And she's like, "Oh, like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you don't have any? Like, we're willing to pay you for it or whatever." I'm like, "No, like, I'm sorry, I don't have any on me." And she's like, "Oh, okay. Well, sorry to bother you then." Like, literally, that happened to me 3 times in 3 different karaoke bathrooms. I don't know if it's how I look or how I was dressed. Apparently, I look like a girl that would carry cocaine on me. I'm just saying. It was very weird. This is why I don't go to karaoke no more. That's a lie. I don't go because my friends don't do karaoke anymore. Uh all the same day. Oh my goodness, Logie. How- that you're having a long day then. 3 birthdays in one day. Oh. But I understand your statement. Constant stoners have a very particular. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't know, because that's the only person that I can compare it to. Because I don't know a lot of people that smoke weed every day. Like, I know some that smoke it like here and there, but not every day. So I can't really tell. But that one person, that's like that's how I think of someone that smokes weed every day. It's like that level of speech is stuck into my brain. I'm guessing I'm so ugly I look hot. It's okay, right? I guess I have the face of a girl that does cocaine. Apparently. So yeah. Yeah. See, I have these interesting stories. I don't know why. Damn, they're looking for good. Yeah. It's always, I don't know why. It happened to me like, yeah, 3 times, I think. 3 or 4 times. I'm just like, okay. Karaoke place must be a hot spot. Maybe, but then the thing is, I went to a couple different karaoke places. But then all the karaoke places are all downtown, so maybe. Maybe it's just the day I went, because I usually go, it was either a Friday or a Saturday that I go with my friends at nighttime. So maybe that's the time where everybody's out partying and they want to have a good time or something. But yeah. I know people that smoke weed every day. Um, a bit too many actually. Yeah, like I understand if you like it, whatever, because it's legal now in Canada. But then the thing is that the smell of weed on like your clothes and stuff. I don't really like that. It To me, it kind of smells like a skunk, like a more milder version of a skunk, and I don't really like it. Like if you smoke it, I'm cool with it. You do you, but I'm probably gonna be maybe 2 steps away from you. Like I'll take 2 big steps away from you when I'm talking to you because yeah, I don't really like the smell of it. Yeah, but at least you're cute. I don't know. Does a person who does cocaine, are they cute? Is that the thing? Like what does a face of a cocaine addict or a cocaine user look like? I don't know. Questions. In England it's still not legal, but oh boy, you'll be surprised to see how much that doesn't matter. Yeah, no, like before it was legal in Canada, everyone still did it. Even now, when it's legal, not a lot. I don't know a lot of people who actually buy it from dispensaries because they say that it's more expensive, and they still buy it from like a dealer, is what I heard from people. So you know, you do you, I guess. As long as you're not harming anyone else, it is what it is. That's good meat. I mean, some can be. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I walked into a dispensary once because I got curious. Because where my university was, the place where my university was, the island, it had a lot of like dispensaries. Like every block or so there'll be one, and I got curious, so I walked into one, and then who knew that there were so many different flavors and stuff for weed. I was just like, oh, okay, that's cool. I use it to relieve my stress. Yeah, a lot of people. Um, one of my one of the people that I know, she uses it to relieve pain. She has like some muscle pain that she always had from before, and then she smokes weed for it, which is I'm cool with it. It's just that, I just tell her if we're gonna meet up, can you not smoke it? Like when we meet up, you can smoke it after we're done, but usually it's like, yeah. But yeah, no, I'm cool with people smoking it. It's all good. I remember when I lived with my uncle, my cousins did weed, and one time he got caught with it in college. And so when he came back from school, I just see the police at my house looking through his room. Ah, that's intense. I don't know in Canada. I think before, if you were caught with weed, as long as it was a small amount, the first time that happens, they'll let you off with a warning, is what I heard. And then the second time, it might be a fine, but it would never be to the point where they put you in jail, kind of thing. Or they'll like take you in. If it's like a small amount that you're just using personally, I heard that like the Canadian police are just like, yeah, it's fine. You know, just don't do it again, or like don't bring it out in public, blah blah blah. Um Now I'm going to Canada to try new flavors. Yeah, like I don't know, like it was really weird. I don't know if it was actually flavors or just the way that they were like developing it. I don't know. Like I think one had like chocolate. It was something chocolate. I'm like, I don't know if that'll taste good because chocolate. Okay, imitated chocolate flavors of anything is kind of gross. Cause like chocolate, like coffee that's trying to imitate chocolate is gross. Because my sister bought a cup of that and I drank it and it was like, ooh, it just tastes like burnt chocolate, to be honest. I don't know. But isn't like some states in the US Isn't it legal to have weed now? I don't know if it's all of them, but I thought a big portion of the U.S. is more like open to it now. It might be just like where you are that it's not. But yeah, it's interesting to see how like some countries find it like it's okay, and then some countries are like still like no, you can't have it. It's really bad. Like it's as bad as like cocaine and like heroin and stuff. So it's interesting how each country deals with it. I remember one time in class, the guy sitting next to me opened his bag and I can smell the weed in it. Ah, yeah. I can't say that that ever happened to me in high school or anything. Sometimes you see it on the bus when in high school when I was taking the bus to and from school. I was always see someone in the back rolling joints. That's what I assumed it was cuz it sure ain't tobacco you're rolling back there. But yeah, like I seen that back in high school. But yeah, I never really encountered it in like high school. Yeah. I think that guy got messed up now. Oh, and I also read that apparently, if you smoke, if you smoke too much weed, like if you start at a really young age and you continuously smoke it, like I'm saying, like religiously, like every day, like multiple times a day, it does things. It does things to your like your mental health. I think it can cause like a personality disorder. Is what I read in like scientific journals. I don't know if it's really true or not, but yeah, that's what I read. But then it has to be like crazy where you're doing like you're literally smoking weed 24/7 kind of thing. Um is it cheap in Canada? I'm not sure. I don't remember the pricing of it. So I can't really tell. Oh, let me move myself over. I can't really tell you if it was cheap or not. I think it would be like a decent price. But then everyone I know doesn't buy it from the dispensary. So it might be not as cheap as I think it is if they're still buying it from other sources. So maybe it's not cheap. I'm not sure. Hmm. The funny thing is, in that class, we were like 15. Oh no, like some people start young. Like when I was in middle school, we had a couple people that were already smoking cigarettes. So I wouldn't be surprised if they smoked weed, to be honest. Because then when I was in middle school, there was always a bunch of kids about my age, and that was like when I was in grade 9. Well, how old was I in grade 9? Whatever age you are in grade 9, probably like yeah, 15, 14, 15. They're always at the back of the school smoking cigarettes. How did they get it? I don't know, but they were back there. Wacky. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, but yeah. Not like I was gonna go sit right beside him and see what he's rolling. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't. Yep, can confirm that guy is in that state. Yeah. Like I get it if like you start smoking weed when you're like 18 or something, cuz at least your brain is somewhat more developed. They say that your brain doesn't like fully develop until like you're like for guys I think it's like mid 20s. And then girls are probably like when they're like 20, 20, 21, 20, 21. So then I get it if you start when you're 18. That's fine. Like at least your brain developed a little bit, so it won't do as much damage. But if you're starting like super young, there is there is issues with that, I think. But who knows? Brain rewiring shenanigans. Yeah. It's crazy how like how your brain is wired and how little things like that can trigger it to just like rewire itself to be something else. Carlos, hey, how are you? How's your day going? I know my title says Fall Guy, but it became a just chatting stream because Fall Guy got too intense for me. Mm. One time I was on call with a friend, or with a guy that would tell him. What? Oh. What? That sounds really creepy, Red. Please tell me your friend didn't end up giving him his Discord. That seems very sketchy in some way. Uh, He's yet to message me to this day. Ah, okay. Oh, he did. Oh, um, I know I won't survive it in my 80s. I think I started. I think you should be fine, Palm. I think it. I think you should be okay. And it's not like you smoke it. Not like you smoke it like 4 or 5 times in a day for like 7 days straight. I think it's fine. You seem fine to me at the moment, so I think you'll be fine. I don't know how we ended up talking about all these how we ended up talking about weed, to be honest, and all this other stuff. I think I brought it up, but yeah, I don't know. How did this derail to that? Oh yeah, it's because of my crazy stories. Oh dear. I need Astra as my doctor. I don't know if you want me as your doctor. I'm not certified as a MD. Uh, I'm hardly certified as a scientist, let's be honest. I'll just tell you what. I'll be the type that tells you what you want to hear. So I'll be the worst doctor in the world. Well, it starts with some outside source. Although I feel bad for those underage with adult friends who just provide them with whatever they want. Alcohol and such. Yeah. Which makes sense because how else are they gonna get into it, right? Like unless their parents really don't care about them and they just leave it there for them. But yeah, it's usually when they have like um older friends or they meet a very sketchy individual, especially for girls, because I'm pretty sure the girls at my middle school got their cigarettes from this sketchy like 30-year-old guy. I'm pretty sure. Because sometimes you just see this car with this really old guy in it talking to them at lunchtime. I saw it once. I'm just like, that's where you get it from. That's that's usually how the creeps get people. But yeah, which is also really sad in a way because then it's like they get like pressured into doing it and then they're stuck in it. It's usually for a lot of like um addictive drugs too, which is really sad. I don't know anyone who's addicted to like really heavy drugs, not that I know of. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I grew up with a lot of normal friends. I don't know how normal it would be if they like anime, but in the sense that they're normal and they don't do drugs and they don't decide to like sneak out at night at like 2 o'clock in the morning when they're underage. So I turned out okay. I wouldn't say I'm normal because I'm for sure not normal. But yeah. prescribe me with more weed. Good enough for me. Um, actually, I heard before before it was legal for everyone to get it in Canada. They already had dispensaries, but then you can only get you can only buy weed from them if you had like a doctor's note. So what a lot of people did was that they go in and then they have an appointment. I'm doing quotations right now. Like appointment at like the dispensary with like a nurse. And the nurse would talk to them through like through Skype or something, through like online kind of thing. And then she'll be like, "Oh yeah, what do you need this for?" And then you just have to lie. You basically say that I have pains and I can't go to sleep, and like things like that that will make it so seem that like you really need weed to be able to function in every day. And then the nurse will just check mark things. She won't even ask any like major questions. She'll be like, "Okay, okay," and she'll confirm, "So you're having trouble sleeping and like you have all these like severe muscle pains here and here, right?" And you just have to basically say yes. And then she's like, "Okay, we'll just I'll just get our like doctor to like write you a note, and then you can just see like the cashier and you'll be good to go." And then basically, you go to the cashier, they will print you out your doctor's note. I'm doing quotations again. And then you will get your like your medical card for weed, and then you can buy right there. It was a very gray area, is what I was told from some people in the early days of when it was not fully legal. Uh, environment and all that. Yeah. And and yeah, sketchy people too. Yeah, those sketchy people are always like the red flags because then they're very sketchy. Because it's like obviously they have really bad intentions. If you're going up to a a 14 or 15-year-old girl in front of their school offering to buy them cigarettes and anything else. Like he wants something from you because nothing in this world is free. And especially with some dude that is 40 years old, 30 to 40-year old. Mm-hmm. You know something's up right there. My friend just gave it to me and I just did it. Yeah, well that's the thing though, right? Because it usually happens like that. As long as your friend isn't giving you anything like super crazy, like they're not just gonna hand you a bag of white powder and then rub their nose and is like, "This is good stuff, man. You should try it." Then that is a red flag right there when they're like, But yeah, Canada sounds awesome. Uh, it has its ups and downs. It depends on like what you're looking for, I guess. But it was really interesting when a friend of mine was telling me that, or like it was either my friend or one of my roommates. I don't know, but they told me that. I'm like, oh wow, that's very interesting, but also very gray on many levels. And good thing it was only weed and wasn't anything else, you know, because I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to do that. Like I'm pretty sure a nurse can't be the one seeing you and getting a doctor to sign off on it for them, you know? That seems like something that would get your doctor's license taken away. Adon, hey, how are you? Hey Astra, sorry, I just woke up. Can't catch up to you guys. Oh no, it's okay, Adon. Let's be honest. We only played for about like an hour and then I got really angry at it. Fall Guys is a very angry game. It makes me very salty. And the thing is that usually I'm not a salty person, but yeah, it made me really angry. Yeah, and don't apologize. Time zones and stuff. Your sleep is more important than watching my streams. So don't worry about it. I'm glad that you were able to come drop by and say hi. We're just talking about random things right now. Wait, no one noticed that guy. Yeah, no. Well, the thing is that the teachers and stuff, like at lunchtime, the teachers usually are in like the teacher's office, so they don't really leave. Like in middle school, the only people who really left were like the students to go out to grab food, but most of the teachers stayed indoors. And there's no one walking around the school to like double check. So then sometimes like you just have that going on. I don't know. I don't know how it works. It just is. Like you would see like sometimes sketchy people just like when we're let out for lunch, a lot of us will walk maybe it was probably like 10 minutes walk to like the convenience store, and there's a little Caesars over there. So a lot of people would just walk over there to get food. So while you're walking, sometimes you get like this sometimes you get have like where cars pull up right beside you and they try to talk to you. And these guys are like probably maybe late 20s, late 20s to maybe late 30s, like around there. Like that they're old and they're trying to like talk to you and you're just like, "Dude, I just want to walk over there and get my pizza and come back to class." You know, it's just a lot of sketchy people. Um I'm sorry, Asha, if I might smoke after stream. That's fine. You do you. You are a grown adult. You do what makes you happy. And make sure that it doesn't impact your health. But in the end, you do you. I can't stop you. I'm just an anime girl. Online talking to you guys. So it's all good. I have I have nothing against people who smoke weed. I know a lot of people who do it. It's all good. And to be honest, some of them I don't even know if weed is the only thing that they do. I just don't know of it. So, as long as I don't know of it, you cool. Even if I do, and okay, let's just say even if I do know that you do heavier drugs, as long as you're not doing them in front of me or you're not like super out of it after you have done it, then I'm cool with you. You're still you. But if you are really tripping and like very out of it, I will not talk to you at that moment. And then when you sober up, I would tell you that if we ever hang out again, I don't want you to be like that. Because if you're like that, then don't call me up to hang out because I will not hang out with you, kind of thing. Oh, weird stuff. Not even any other student. Well, it was in general any girl. It's usually the girls. The boys just did their thing. But it's usually if you're walking with a bunch of girls together, you would always not always, but sometimes you would have like this weird car pull up right beside you trying to talk to you. Like it happened maybe once or twice with me and a group of friends, but I'm pretty sure they weren't talking to me because they were talking to my friend. And let's be honest, my friend was really good looking. She was really pretty. So it's like, fine, whatever. But I'm pretty sure they were going for her. Me and my best friend, we were just, ugly girl one and ugly girl two behind pretty girl. So it was never me or my best friend. It was always this other friend. And we're just always like, girl, don't talk to him. He's a creeper. Let's just go. But yeah, it was never me. So those situations, yeah. Apparently apparently at the dollar store, I was the girl that everyone wanted. So I don't know how that works. Uh, does that guy have a black hoodie? I don't remember. He was just really creepy. And his car was like wasn't even like a really new car. It was a pretty old car. Like you can tell that the car was probably like 10 years old. Like 10 to 15 years old maybe. It was like those really old school cars that were still really like boxy. So like the smaller cars, you know how like the Hondas are now, they're like very rounded shape. It was very boxy. Like the hood and stuff, it was very square. It's like those really old cars. So it's just kind of like, mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll make a drawing to change that. Yeah, I don't know. Must be high school right now because I'm talking to an anime. Yeah. Might have myself a little puff as well. Hey, you do you. It's the weekend. Enjoy your weekend. You know who's ugly girl? Apparently me. It was me and my best friend. I always I always remind my best friend that when we're older now. I'm always like, "Hey, remember so and so how we used to walk with her to grab pizza in middle school and how we were always ugly girl 1 and 2 behind her when really old guys tried to pick her up." And then my best friend is like, "Yeah, I'm so glad that we were so ugly back then that no one tried that on us." I'm like, "Yeah, me too." Thank God we were so ugly that they didn't even want us. So we're talking about drugs in school. Yeah, like I was talking about okay, basically it started off with it started off with me saying that apparently I have a face of a person that would do the white powder because I used to go karaokeing with a couple friends of mine, and every time I went to the washroom, there would always be girls that walk in after I'm done asking if I had any for them, like if I can sell it to them. Like these are random girls that I don't know, and they just come up to me and it's like, "Hey, do you happen to have some of that white powder on you?" And I'm like, "No, like I don't have any." It's like, "Oh, are you sure? Like we're willing to pay you like a good amount for it if you do have any." I'm like, "No, like I don't do that." Like I don't have any on me because I don't do the drug. And then yeah, those girls just like, "Oh well, I'm so sorry." Like, you just look like the type or something. They literally said something like that and then they walked away. So yeah, apparently I have a face of a girl that would do that. Yeah, and then what else we were talking about? And how people in middle school were smoking and stuff. But it's just an interesting conversation that we're having, Adon. I don't really know how it ended up becoming all about it. But yes, we are talking about it. That guy had a 90s car. Yeah, basically he has like a 90s car. Like it was old. You can look at it. They're dumbass. Hey, I'm just saying, I'm so glad that I was so ugly that they don't want me. That's a good thing. I see no ugly girl on my screen. You know what? It's all good. What the heck? Yeah, it was very. interesting. Like if it only happened once, I'll be like, okay, like they must have been very like drunk or whatever. But it happened to me several times at several different karaoke places with several random girls that I didn't know at all. It happened a couple times. I got to a point where it's like, I must have that face. My face must be screaming, this girl does this a lot, that she would have some in her back pocket to give it to you. And it's like, do you have? Yeah, like, let me just go into my back pocket because I have no purse with me in this washroom and give it to you. Like, yeah, totally. Uh, I need to know where is this karaoke. Uh, you should bring icing sugar to Frankfurt. Yeah, but at the same time, think about that's a lot of work. It's like, oh yeah, sure, and then they hand me the money, and then what if they do it right in front of me? You know, do I just grab the money right when I get the money? I book it out of the washroom, and then book it out of the karaoke place. You know, because right when they use it, they're gonna know that it's not what they want. Or powder sugar. Yeah, that's a lot of work. At the same time, think about it. If I had a little baggie of powdered sugar in my pocket, what if I get stopped by the police? Think about it. Next thing you know, I'm walking, and all of a sudden, police pulls me over, checks my pocket, like, "Ma'am, what is this?" And then what am I? And then I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, officer! Like, that's not what you think it is. It's just icing sugar. Like, it's not what you think." And then they'll be like, "Ma'am, do you think I am stupid? Why would you carry a little baggie in a Ziploc bag of icing sugar in your back pocket? That's not enough to even make a cookie." You know, like how do you explain that to an officer? It's like, well, you see, officer, a couple times when I went to karaoke in the washroom, several girls asked if I had it. So I thought it would be a good idea to carry a little baggie of icing sugar with me everywhere I go. Just in case someone asks of it, and I can give it to them. You know? Yeah, it's free money. Just run away with it. Yeah. That'll be hilarious just thinking about it. Hand hand them the powder sugar, grab the money, and even before they can say thank you, I'm already like full speed Usain Bolt running out of that door. Uh, officer, I'm trying to scam. Yeah, he's gonna be very very proud of me at that point. Uh, they can't search you without probable cause. That is true. But still, just like situations that you maybe kind of thing. Just thinking about if that ever happened, like let's say like they had some probable cause about something. Maybe it was like a friend of a friend or something, and they searched my back pocket, and then I have this little baggie. It's like, wow. And then I got to tell my parents because someone has to bail me out of this, prison cell. Because I don't know if they'll test it right away there or whatever, but someone gotta bail me out of this prison cell. Hopefully, it'll be my sisters. But then, if my parents found out about it, they'll be so pissed. Even if I tell them that it wasn't even real, they'll be like, "Are you stupid? Why are you doing these pranks?" Like, I'm like, I don't know. I'll get a severe beating. Even to this day, I'm already this old, and I'm still afraid of my parents, and if they're gonna like beat me. They haven't done it. Let's be honest. I'm too old now that there'd be like there's no point. But then mentally, I'm already like, scared. just that look they give you, the disappointment look is just like, I'm so sorry. If that happens, just open bag and show him. Red, next thing you know, I open that bag, I'm gonna get tackled by the cops. They think I'm trying to get rid of evidence. I'm just imagining this in my head. This whole scenario, if it ever happens, I'm just laughing so hard. Because I can totally see an officer seeing me open this bag to try to show him that it's fine. And then his partner runs up to me and just body tackles me to the ground. Astra would be like, we do a little troll. Yeah. Tell the officer you can try it with some donuts, sir. Yeah. And then next thing you know, he's probably like, girl, are you trying to be cheeky with me now? And then he's gonna literally throw me in the back of his car and drive me to the jail. Or like the place where they hold people before they can go to jail. Whatever that's called. Oh, my stomach hurts from laughing. That's not mine. They'll test it at the spot. They probably. I don't know. I never been stopped by a cop for anything, so I don't really know how any of this works. But yeah. But then think about it. If they test it and it's not that. But actually, if they test it, they can only test it for like the main types of narcotics, let's just say. So what if they think that you're carrying like a new type that they can't test for it? They'll probably still take you in, to be honest, because they probably won't believe you. And I don't think that they will ever try to taste it themselves, because what if it is? I'm glad I don't have family. I don't know. Family is useful though. Let's be honest. Family is a good thing. Well, in my sense, because you know, I love my siblings, and it's also because they pay for my lunch, you know, and stuff. And if anything, I can always just go to them if I'm in any trouble, and they'll help me sort it out. That's the good thing about being a younger sibling is that you have older siblings to rely on, and if shit hits the fan, you have someone to help. Not that any of that has ever happened. So, I'm just saying from like me mentally picturing if anything happens, I have someone. Tell them it's for TikTok. Yeah, right when you tell them that, they're probably gonna be like, yeah, no, this person is not. This person is up to no good. We got to keep an eye on them. Cops are. Yeah, think about it. If one of them even tackles me, I'll probably have broken bones. Because let's think about it. He'll probably be running at full speed and putting his full weight, and he's probably weighing like what? Like 200 and something pounds of pure muscle just tackling you into the cement floor. Yeah, I'll be like broken bones and everything. I'll make a good video topic. I got arrested, not clickbait. That is true. Think about it. That is true until they get halfway through and then it's like, yeah, you did, but it's for something very stupid. Yeah, they'll still take you. See? Think about that. And then you gotta sit in one of their holding cells. I don't know how long it takes they'll hold you for before you can call someone. Or like if they even put you out for bail. Like, I don't know. All these things. But anime girls could just slip from the jail bars any time, right? You would think. But think about it. You're there with a whole bunch of cops. Even if you slip through there, one of them's gonna tackle you again. And then they'll probably put you in one of those like psychiatric, like padded cells that you can't get out of. And then you'll really be screwed. Because then it's like you were trying to run away from them. Uh, I don't know about Canada, Canada land. But in the US, generally they can detain you for up to 24 hours without reason, jurisdiction, dependent. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure Canada's probably similar to that. I don't know. I have never been arrested or know anyone has been who has been arrested. So, I don't know. And the thing is that when you watch back then how they had cops on TV, it was always in the US. They never had the Canadian version of cops, so I can't even tell you if, if any of that is like true for Canada. Maybe they did and I never saw it, but who knows. And here I thought Canadian cops are better than US. Um, I don't know though. Let's be honest. Um, for me, if I see a cop, I would just think, okay, it's just a cop. I'm never worried that they're gonna stop me for no reason. Because apparently in the US that's a thing. Whereas like Americans, when they see a cop, they're always worried that they're just gonna like stop you and like, do a search on you for no reason. Or if they're like or whatever. So like I heard a lot of Americans just hate police officers no matter what. But here in Canada, it's just kind of like we don't I never have the feeling of hate. Like when I see a police officer, I'm just like, "Oh yeah, he's a police officer. He is going to do his stuff." Like I never have the feeling of like fear that he's going to, you know, pull me over or like, do whatever. Like sometimes you do have like the the cop that is being a dick and he just does, just pulls you over and just tickets you for like no reason. But it's never like a constant thought in my head that, oh yeah, no, like I see a cop, it's like, oh no, I hate cops, blah blah blah. But that might be just for me. Hmm. Just think of the views. I know, but then that means I have to, I have to provide that type of content. Uh, that's because Canada's crime rate is low. I think it depends on where you are. Because I know that if you're in like the really big cities, like in Toronto, in Ontario, and in like Vancouver, in British Columbia, they have higher crime rates because they have more people, right? But yeah, I think in general we're okay. Like there is crime, but then most of our crimes are less about like gun violence and more about just like um more like I heard of a couple stabbings, but there's not a lot of gun violence in Canada or where I live. There's there's situations where there's like stabbings and stuff, but there's never anything about like guns unless it's like part of like crime, like part of like, the drugs and stuff, then yeah, there's guns. But in general, it's more about like stabbings. Sometimes it's about like hit and runs and like, someone just gets beat on the side of the road. But nothing like super super intense where I live. Hmm. In my region, any problems with cops could be settled with bribes if you're rich enough. Yeah, like a lot of places in Asia is like that too. Because Asia and when I was in Mexico, that was a thing too. Like as long as you hand them a little bit of money, you should be okay. But it's also because sometimes they just stop you for no reason, too, right? And they try to cause issues with you, and then you have to just hand them a little bit of money for them to leave you alone. Usually, it's never anything like, you're at fault for something. It's just that the local police force just wants to milk you out of your money, like making your life difficult at like airports and stuff. Like where did I go once? I went somewhere in Asia that wasn't it wasn't Japan or Korea. It was where was it? I don't remember, but like we were there for a little bit and then we were having some issues at customs. And it wasn't even our fault. It's like they just opened our bags and they weren't speaking English. Like they were just saying things and they were pointing at random things in our luggage and then we're like there's nothing wrong with it. And then the I don't even know what they're called. Like border control? He was basically making like the money hand gesture with like the pinching fingers and stuff. And then me and my sister are like, no, we're not giving you money because there's nothing wrong with our bags. So then basically me and my sister ended up basically speaking really loud English. We're just like, we're not giving you money. We want to talk to your higher ups. Like we were making a big scene out of it. And it's like not like they're gonna detain us, like we didn't do anything wrong. So then in the end, he decides to close up our suitcase and then, ushers us off. And we're like, yeah, it was something. In the US, it's GTA every day. Yeah. That's what I heard. Well, actually, there was a case in like in Toronto recently about some guy basically doing GTA in the middle of Toronto with like shooting random people and running people over and stuff, which is like crazy. I'm just like, whoa, some people are crazy out there. Don't piss off the cops in Mexico unless you want to get buried in a shallow grave. Yeah. I don't know. Like, we didn't have any issues in Mexico because we usually stayed in like the tourist area. So we never left the tourist area at all. So then it was okay. We did go through like almost like a tour from our like hotel to one of like the tourist attractions. And then there were like I don't know what they're called. I think they're still police officers, but they're like lower down, so they were just walking around. And then they were trying to, ask for bribes in some way, but then it's like, well, we have nothing to be honest. Like, why are we bribing you? Kind of thing. The TSA, yeah, it's something like that. You got your luggage? Yeah, basically. Like they just opened our luggage right in front of us, in front of everyone. And then they're just like pointing at random things in it. And then they were just yelling in I don't know, I don't remember what language it was. It was a fairly long time ago from what I remember. Yeah, and he was very adamant. And he kept on doing the money sign in front of me and my sister. And then we're like, "No. Like there's literally nothing in our bags." And then we were coming in. We were coming into the country and then we were leaving. It was kind of like a stopover or something because we had to stay there for like 24 hours and then leave again or something. So yeah, and then he kept on doing that money sign. And then we're like, no, we're not giving you anything. They usually have a translator. Yeah, I don't know. This guy, he was very adamant. And then me and my sister were basically we basically were being Karens. We were so loud and we were speaking in very enunciated English, like very loudly. And then he just got fed up and he's just like, okay, fine. Like he knew that he wasn't getting anything out of us. So he just closed our bag and then ushered us off to where we had to go. I'm like, yeah, thank you, sir. But yeah, it was interesting. Karen alert. That was the only time me and my sister had to do that because, you know, he was not listening. Good for you. Let's be honest, it was mainly my sister and I was just in the background like repeating what she said but even louder. I want to speak to your comp manager. Basically, that was basically what we were trying to do because he wasn't letting us go, and he, you know, good for Astra's big sis. Yeah, like she's usually the one that's very like um very blunt and very what is it? Says her things. Whatever she wants to say, she'll say it right to your face, and it's like she doesn't give a shit if you like care or not. If it hurts your feelings, whatever. If it's the truth, she'll tell you, kind of person. So yeah, I don't want to mess with her. So I usually just like stand in the back, let her deal with it. She sounds scary. She is pretty scary, but she's still she's still cool, I guess. She's cool. I'm glad that she's related to me, and I'm not on the other end of any conversation that she has with any other person. So I'm just like, yes, I am safe. Yeah. Holy, it has been 3 hours now. Maybe I should call it. It has been a very long stream of me just talking, to be honest. We only played like an hour of Fall Guys. The reliable big sister. Yeah. Like I'm so glad that I'm not like the oldest cuz I'll be the shittiest I'll be the shittiest older sister in the world because literally I am like a what's the word? I'm literally a marshmallow. Like you like you can push me and I'll like be like what like okay, I'll take it kind of person. Like I'm not that assertive compared to her. So I'm so glad that I'm the younger one, so I don't have to worry about half of this stuff. 8 hour stream, no. Red, no. No 8 hour stream. My voice is gonna die in 8 hour stream. Think about it. The 5 hour stream already like my voice was like literally almost gone by then. So an 8 hour stream, it is literally gone. Remind me not to mess with her. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to mess with her either. So I just stand in the background. You're leaving? Yes, I am. It's been a long time. And then you guys got to enjoy the rest of your weekend. You know? Of course, I don't know if anyone else has winter in their country, but you know, for me living in Canada, winter is coming. So you should enjoy the good weather while you can before you're just stuck inside in the cold. You know? As Cole would say, oh, if I were you, I would not take that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but that's the best part. You don't need the a voice anyways. What do you mean? You can do no mic. But that's the thing though. I don't know how people do that. Cause then it's like, how interesting would it be that you don't actually get to talk to the person, you know? And yeah, you can like type to them in the chat, but then I type so slow. By the time I finish typing one message, you guys are probably 20 messages down. So, you know, I don't know how that works for some people. Like I sometimes watch I catch people on Twitch and then they don't have a mic and I'm just so lost. Because like they're not talking but they're also not playing a game. They're like studying or something. So then it's like I'm totally lost. Like what's happening? Um it's nice listening to you chat to you chatting first time in the morning after. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying it, Adon. I'm actually surprised that I can actually talk this long, to be honest. It's silent ASMR. Ah, I never thought of my voice to be ASMR, to be honest. Because my voice is like, it's it's not your typical girl's voice, because girl voices are usually higher, right? So my voice is pretty like mid-level. So it's like, I don't find it that like relaxing. So it's interesting that you say that it's like an ASMR kind of thing. But yeah, I'm surprised I can actually talk this long. Although we've been just talking about like illegal drugs and whatnots. But it's fun. It's fun talking to you guys. But yeah. No, I mean, oh no mic thing. Ah, but that's the thing though. It's like how enjoyable would that be though? Like think about it. If okay, I'm gonna turn off my mic right now. Like like what would we be doing? You know, if I didn't have a mic, how would I communicate with you guys? Like you guys would just be listening to my BGM. And let's be honest, there's probably better things to listen to and waste your time on than watching me without a mic. Because there won't be anything. There won't be content, to be honest. Because you know how sometimes people like having a stream open in the background while they're doing things? That's why you have a voice so you can listen to it. But if there's no voice, then it's like why do you even have the stream open? Unless you're very adamant to watch it from start to end. You know? Uh you're not an introvert. I am. That's the thing though. Cause like in real life I am a total introvert. And like I literally don't leave the house unless I have to go to work. Like right now, all my siblings are out doing stuff, and I'm just like, no, I don't want to go out. A, because I had to stream. That's one. That's my reasoning. But also, second is that I don't want to leave the house because they left early this morning. They left around 9 o'clock this morning to do some errands and maybe have like brunch. And then they asked me if I wanted to go because they're like, oh, we'll make sure that we'll come back before you have to stream. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't want to leave the house. Oh, sorry. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn off my mic because my sister is just calling me. Okay, I'm back. See? That was not interesting for you guys. You guys were literally just looking at my face. Use sign language. Ooh, I don't know sign language. But I have an aunt that knows sign language. And it's crazy because she is she is partially deaf because the thing is that when she was younger she can hear, but then because she had a really high fever and stuff that it caused like an infection in her ear, so then she's like partially deaf, or like she can hear a little bit but it's not really that good. So then she knows sign language. And it's interesting when she does sign language to talk to her husband and my cousin, because it's like so fast. I'm like, oh my god, I wish I can do this. This is like some low key, like, you know, undercover operation. You can look at someone across and then do sign language, and then it's like, okay, we gotta do this, and then move out, kind of thing. Like, special operations kind of thing. That's what I think about every time my aunt does sign language. I'm just like, she could be telling him right now that they're gonna pretend to leave, but they're gonna jump us in the back. Not like they'll ever do that, but that's how my brain goes. Um, you're getting better at talking. I know. I think it's because I'm getting used to talking to you guys in stream. Because um the first couple of streams, I haven't looked at them. After I ended stream on those first couple streams, I never looked at them. Let's be honest, I don't look at any of my streams when I'm done. when I'm done streaming, I don't look at them because it's super embarrassing and stuff. But yeah, I can tell that I'm getting more comfortable talking to you guys because I'm not as I don't have that nervous voice. Because you know when you're nervous, your voice kind of does that like stuttering or like that like nervous vibration of the vocal cords. So yeah, I'm starting to get better talking to you guys. Not sure if I'm any better talking to real people because it still makes me nervous talking to real people, even even people on the phone. So it might be just the internet kind of thing. Not going outside is the worst video game of all time. Change. What is the worst video game? Oh, okay. For a minute, I'm like, there a real game like that? Because then it's like, you know, it's bad when they have to make a game. No, but I agree. Going outside is the worst, especially when it's super hot and when it's super cold. So I basically only like going outside in the fall because spring is okay sometimes, but then that's when you get the bugs start coming out too. So then I'm like, I'm not sure that I really like spring either then. So maybe I'm only like a fall type of girl because then it's like not too cold, not too hot. The bugs are basically dead. So I'm safe. You know? It's too cold outside. It's actually okay. Today is 17 degrees where I am, but it's apparently gonna keep on dropping within the week. So yeah, you know winter is coming in Canada when you suddenly have a super drop in temperature. Hi, Astra's sister. She she did not say hi because I did not tell them that I was talking. Well, I told them that I'm still streaming, but she did not say hi. But I'll tell you guys that I believe that she would have said hi if I told her that you guys said hi. See, I said that I was gonna stop streaming, and we're still talking, but you know, things happen. My grandpa is deaf, but no one in my family that I know of knows sign language. Yeah, that's the thing, cause my aunt only learned sign language um when my parents immigrated to Canada. So basically, my parents immigrated to Canada as refugees when they were really young. Like I think they got into Canada when they were in their early 20s, and then they brought my aunt along, and my aunt was like really young. She was probably in her teens. So then the only reason my aunt knows sign language is because the Canadian government taught her it because the Canadian government has a really good what is it? Support for people with disabilities of any sort. So then they helped her learn sign language to communicate with people, and they also helped her with schooling and stuff. They sent her to a specialty school to do high school and stuff. So yeah, so she's more like I can talk to her and she'll understand me more than my parents because she's basically grew up in Canada and she understands like the Canadian culture compared to my parents because my parents when they got here they just started working right away. So then since she got here when she was early like early teens or whatever, she understands the culture here and she's more hip is all I can say. Sign language difficult. It is. My aunt was trying to teach us like the alphabet of it, and it's really hard to learn. Like my sister picked up on it, but I still can't pick up on it. Like it's hard to like remember it all, and then like it's very. You have to sign it in a specific way for it to actually mean the word you're saying. So it's like it's very. You need to have very dexterous fingers and like motion. Moonwolf, hey, how are you? I don't know if you're still in chat, but hi. How is your weekend going? It's summer for me. Ah. Okay, congratulations on 100 subs. Goodbye and good night. Yes, I shall end it after finishing a couple more of these messages. Yeah, we should have for you too long, Astra. You should rest. Yeah, it's actually okay. It's 4:27 where I am, so it's okay. But then yeah, my sister just called asking when I was gonna be done. Cause then they were thinking of going over to my other sister's house for like dinner and stuff. So I have to end pretty soon so I can get ready. Cause I literally have not changed out of my sleeping clothes. I literally am still wearing my sleeping clothes. So I gotta at least look presentable and not look like a bum. Um, hello Astra, how are you? Hey Juan, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Um, yeah, we ended up just doing a just chatting stream to be honest, because Fall Guy became too stressful for me. But yeah, how are you, Juan? I'm sorry that you're coming in at the moment where I'm about to end stream. But thank you for dropping by and saying hi. But yes, okay. I should end stream now. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for sticking with me through the very scuffed Fall Guy stream and also me talking about random things for the past 2 hours. Have a good weekend. You too, Hanley. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I hope your Monday's gonna be good. I was too busy today, but I'm okay. Ah, I'm good. I'm glad that your day's okay, Juan. Thank you for the stream. No, thank you for being here, Babinka. Thank you for chatting with me. You know, all the good stuff. Thank you for always. Thank you as always for the comfy stream. No, thank you for dropping by, Adon. I know it's super early for you, so I'm glad that you were able to just drop by to say hi. And don't feel sorry if you can't catch my streams. You know your normal day of life is more important than my streams. You do you, so don't worry about it. Bye. All right, Palm. See you later. I'll see you on Tuesday. I'm gonna stream on Tuesday. That's my plan. Congratulations on 100 sub, and now to get 100 brain cells. Yeah. Let's be honest. Most of the time when I'm streaming, actually in general, I probably max only have 2 brain cells. Sometimes I'm not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Is all I can say. It was a wild one today. Fun times. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Bibinka. I don't know how it always ends up into just chatting streams. But yeah. At this point, I should just expect every stream to be just a just chatting stream at this rate. Nice stream. Have a good day and God bless you. See ya. No, thank you for coming, Flame. Thank you for joining us with this crazy roller coaster of a stream. Yeah, and I hope the rest of your weekend is good, or your Monday or Sunday. For a minute, I forgot what day it is. Yeah, hope the rest of your weekend is good. Thank you for the streamer. No, thank you for being here, Cole. Enjoy your Sunday, your only day of the week that you get to relax. Eat a lot of good food, sleep a lot, play a lot of games. Enjoy your Sunday, Cole. Tuesday, what's new? What do you mean? Actually, I'm I don't want to promise because I don't know if I would actually stream on Tuesday, but I kind of want to stream a bit more because I want to play more of the Cult of the Lamb and want to play more of a Xenoblade. And I can't just and Shining, and I can't just always put Shining and Xenoblade on the weekend because that means I always have to choose. So I was thinking maybe I should sometimes do Tuesday streams to try to play more games. But that's not a promise because I never know when I can actually stream on Tuesdays. Sometimes I can't. So I'll try to put it out. No, I can't though because then I never know what time I get home on Tuesday. But yeah, sometimes expect a gorilla stream to come on Tuesday. It does gorilla mean like random streams? I don't know. But sometimes I might have a random Tuesday stream. And it's okay if you guys can't make it because it's very out of the blue. Uh, goodbye. Goodbye, Juan. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you for dropping by saying hi. Good enough for me. It means random. Okay, yeah. So that might happen. But don't sit on it. Like don't wait on Tuesdays for my streams because I feel bad because it might not happen. It just might pop up randomly like half an hour before before I stream. So yeah. But for sure Thursdays. Thursday and the weekend is my schedule. So yeah. Okay. Ow. I just hit my knee. Okay. Okay. Okay, I gotta go now. Before I injure myself anymore. Alright guys. Thank you guys for chilling with me for 3.5 hours. I hope the rest of your weekend is good. And you get to enjoy the good weather that you have. Okay. Goodbye. Red, I can't help you with that. It's Italy. Italy's always hot. So, enjoy your AC, I guess. Okay, goodbye, guys.